It really is. It's pretty awesome too, and then the end result, seeing yourself, animated, it's pretty dope. And they made my body look all slim and trim. I was like, okay, I like this.
High school.
Exactly.
Now you from LA?
No, from Detroit. I'm from the Mo.
D-Town.
From the D. Indeed, man.
I always
Yeah.
tell people from the D-Town, one thing I learned about Detroit is that they casino.
Oh yeah. My mother spends a lot of time
in
there.
the country. It makes more money than the one in Vegas.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Wow.
I was in Detroit when they were building the new one. When they just finished building the new one. And
This Motor City and
yeah, they're the grand opening. It's right next to the old one. I don't know if you know
right.
that.
I can't think
Yeah.
of the name of it. Motor City and a.
But that's the top grossing casino in the country.
Wow.
Detroit.
Oh, and MGM.
MGM.
There's an MGM in Detroit, and there's Motor City Casino. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. MGM. Oh wow, that's dope. Yeah, my mother and her gentleman friend.
No, him or me. Yeah. They probably don't want to hear me. Cool.
Turn up control.
Hey, Speedy, every couple of weeks or so, I get a call from my mother. Tony, guess what? I went down to the casino and I won $700. I'm like, and then I got to hear the whole story about how she won it. No, she never does. Well, I'm not always there. She calls me on the wins. She doesn't call me on the losses. But
I won $200 and doing a show in Vegas. $250 went right to my room. I ain't go back down.
you see, you
But that's all I
spend
won. I said that's all. I should have went back down. That's all I won.
And as a final, as a button on this, my mother goes to the casino sometimes with her friend George, who is 99 years old and will be 100 years old in August.
We hope.
Come on now.
George,
99.
George drives a car.
No fucking
He
way.
drives a car during the day.
Oh yeah. That makes a difference.
And
At 99?
he served in World War II, man.
99.
He's 99
Who
years old.
insured George?
Right.
I'm sorry?
Where'd he get the insurance from?
Somebody-
Ain't no way in the world George walked in with, I'm 98. You don't get on out this room, man.
And where you gotta be at 98 years old?
That's dope, man.
Yeah, but they have a good time together. They
You ride with him in the car?
I've usually my mother drives when I'm home
Scared.
because I want to see how she's
And she's still
piloting
driving?
the car. Yeah, my mother is 84,
Oh, wow.
and I was in the car the other day. Well, a couple weeks ago. I said, "Mom, I have no issue
I was
with
gonna
you
take the
driving
keys,
right now."
Mama, but
Exactly. I'm waiting for that moment, but
my
so far
mother's
so
80
good.
years old. We can't let her lean on a car.
Wow.
She is
that's-
no.
that's
She be like,
unfortunate.
let me drive.
No. See, as soon as I mention something, she go, where we going? She grab her sweater. I said, Mom, we're not going nowhere. I gotta step outside from here. I'm gonna go with you then. All right, well, come on.
Where are you from, Speedy?
Born and raised here in LA.
Oh, yeah, LA.
One of the
kid.
few comps. She's from LA, right? Born and raised.
Mhm.
Wonzer's from
Virginia.
yeah, that bullshit town.
He always
You never say DC though. You always say Virginia.
Yeah, because there's a big difference.
From DC, Baltimore, and Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ask them.
Maryland.
Come on,
Yeah.
ask them.
Yeah.
They'll tell you.
In Maryland. Well, I know every time I would get Baltimore and DC mixed up, they'd always correct me. I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
it's right
it's a
there.
big difference
Yeah.
between Baltimore, D.C., and Virginia. Totally different.
But so you live near Norfolk and all that.
No, that's
Virginia, right?
That's not Northern Virginia. I live in Northern Virginia. Northern Virginia is on the border of D.C.
Oh, okay.
and Maryland. They're all, you could be in either one in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I would go to in Detroit, I would go to Greektown.
Oh, yeah.
Because the comedy club was in Greektown. An old white lady had a comedy club out there that all the black comics went to back in the day. I don't think she's probably with us anymore. But it was one of the dopest clubs I went to in Detroit. And then everybody did the Fox.
Yeah.
Every black play, you got to do the Fox Theater.
I saw Corey Holcomb at the club you're talking about. I can't remember the name of
I
it.
can't remember her name. Yeah, it's in Greektown. I remember that.
First time I ever saw him.
So are you directing now? Writing? Got something new coming out? What we got?
I've never had the burning desire to direct.
No?
But I do write.
Okay.
And I've produced.
Okay.
And
It's good money.
you just asked, is something coming out? Excuse me. I got an episode of Black Monday with Don Cheadle.
Oh, that should love that
Yeah.
show. Love that show. Second season.
It's third.
Oh, it's third season.
Yeah. Third season.
That's right. It is third season.
And I'm on the 7th episode,
Okay.
and it was a minor role, but I had a scene with Don, which to me was
Good dude.
was the catch,
Good dude,
you know.
yeah.
And
Great actor, man. I don't think
he's
he
a-
get his just. He's a really good actor.
he's a
Really
phenomenal
good actor.
dude, man, and a good guy.
Yeah, I know some man from Chicago that was in Iron Man, and he asked for more money.
Oh, Terrence
Howard.
Howard.
I know Terrence kicking his ass.
Hey man,
He got to be kicking himself
understand
every
why y'all
time.
can't give me more money, man.
Yeah,
I
the
don't want
motherfucker
10
said,
more thousand.
"Hold on, Terrence, we'll be right back."
Y'all making the big deal, man. Just give it up, man.
And he's like, I put the best man 2 on hold for this.
I'm the real Iron Man, man.
How was your weekend, Wonzer?
It was a good weekend.
Ask everybody.
Kinda. That was a good weekend.
Talk to your daughter, right? Obviously.
Yep, talked to my daughter. She called. She made me a nice card. You know,
Well, how'd you get it?
She said, FaceTime.
Oh,
You
she
know,
still got
one
it.
of those cards. She said, "Hold on, Daddy," and she left me. She came back. And she held it up. Happy Father's Day. It was cool. It was spelled wrong, but I know
Spelled
what
it
she-
PH.
Her heart was in the right place.
No, that A go in the middle. Well, that's
Missing
dope.
some letters.
And I'll tell K-Dot I was going to hit her because I know she helped raise her.
He's a dick.
And so I said, well, do I say Happy Father's Day? Or...
Happy Studs Day.
That's what it was. Happy Stud Day. Daddy.
I don't want a day.
Yes, yes.
Everybody got a date now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want a day.
I don't think there's anything wrong
Everybody got a day.
with wishing her a happy Father's Day.
No,
Even though
I
she's
didn't
not
know how to word it.
Right, but check this. I will sometimes call my mother on my birthday to tell her happy birthday. You feel me?
Because she birthed you.
Because she was there. You know what I mean?
but-
And she
but
let it
so-
happen. 'Cause, they could have said, hey.
It's not fair though. Why would K-Dot get Happy Mother's Day and Happy Father's Day?
He said,
Because
"That's
maybe
fair."
she's
That is
serving-
selfish. That is selfish.
That's
Yeah,
not
she
fair.
can't have both. She
Fuck,
can't
you
get
gotta pick
both.
one.
Yeah, you can't have both.
You gotta pick one. You
Or
want
you
Happy
gotta
Father's
have
Day?
stud day. nigga.
Yeah, you pick
So
Stud
I
Day.
got stu-
Which one you want,
Right,
K-Dot?
No, then we have to make a day. 'Cause I won't pick
We
a day.
just said Stud Day.
Yeah, I won't.
That's
I won't
tomorrow.
pick it.
Ain't
I won't- well,
Ain't
text
no
me tomorrow.
stepdaddy day. They don't have a stepdaddy
Happy
day.
little
Uh,
nigga
I put-
day.
Happy little nigga day.
No, did you see the meme with
Thanks
the
for stepping
dude?
in day.
It's a meme. Well, not a meme, but it's a TikTok, whatever it's called. And my man going to the store, and he's stepdad. And then the kids, he got a
He's
whole
like,
bunch of
put
shit.
that shit back.
He put all that shit back. Then the real daddy came in and said, "No, you gonna keep that."
No, the
told
stepdaddy
dude,
came
he
in.
said, "No, that was the real daddy."
No, the stepdaddy, the real daddy had him for Father's Day, and then the stepdaddy was.
Oh, the real daddy. Oh, so stepdaddy is the one told him to get it off.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. And then he put $5 in his tank.
Yeah, he
Said,
said,
"Put $5 on
whatever
my man
pump
tank."
you on. He said, put $5
And he was saying, to the pump like, "Yeah, it's that bullshit." I was dying laughing.
They said a step stud.
Step-
Stepstud.
Oh, we got
There
a
you
chat
go.
room. Tom.
There you go.
This chat room ain't
Yeah,
shit.
don't read the chat room.
Don't read the chat room?
Don't read
Please
chat
don't.
Are they dissing me?
Probably.
They distance
Give it a little time.
Yeah, give him
They usually get Wonzer
Yes.
first because he got a V-neck. He didn't wear it today, but he got that snap loose
I don't know
V-neck.
what that is.
The
Wonzer
three
dressed
buttons.
like Buster Brown.
So they talk
Buster
about your
Brown.
clothes. They talk about what you
Yeah.
talk about. They
He
talk
dressed.
about
He
everything.
dressed like he shop at Oshkosh
Yeah,
Bagosh.
Oshkosh. Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? A giraffe you got on? You got a monkey bottom, nigga.
That nigga's like, give me whatever's Tyler like.
A monkey bottom.
You gotta
Speedy
match
has
the
V-necks,
animals.
too. You wear a V-neck.
Do you have this?
Oh yeah.
Do you have this baby shirt in an adult?
You got on a V-neck.
No? All right, cool. Fuck it, I take it.
What's with the hate on V-necks?
You don't have a
Good
V-neck.
Yeah,
question.
that's why. We stopped doing V-necks like, what, 20 years ago? But they still sell them.
V-necks
They
are
still sell 'em,
V-necks are
yeah.
undershirts though.
Yeah, it's an undershirt.
That's an undershirt. If
Oh,
you have a
okay.
collar shirt on,
Yeah.
you wear a V-neck. Wonzer wears it as an overshirt. But
Got you.
he put buttons on his V-necks too. So he bedazzles them up a little bit.
And
He
I've
was
never...
such a dude. He'll wear a V-neck, but then he won't wear like a wife beater.
Yeah.
He'll
Right.
wear- he
But
just
the
have
number
his
one
bare
problem
chest
is...
out for us all
Look,
to see.
Tony, we're going to go with our... Look at the sleeve length on your shirt.
Right.
Right.
Look at
Now
everybody.
look at Anthony's sleeve length
Oh.
on his shirt.
Everybody's sleeve go to the
He is
tricep.
Fonzie, for those who
Right.
want to go back that far.
Which means he clearly goes to stores and holds shit up.
Yeah. Either that, nigga.
Yeah,
You,
this
That'll
way.
work.
That'll work.
You can't wear anything.
yeah, that or you a professional
Oh,
pool
man.
player.
Because you know, to play pool, you gotta get that sleeve.
They're gonna stay on my shirt for an
That
hour.
is
An hour later. Anyway, look at this nigga sleeves. And what grown man got a chest pocket? What is that?
Where's your pocket protector, man?
You got a calculator in there, nigga?
It's functional. It serves a purpose.
It's
Oh,
No,
functional.
that's where you keep your ID when the police pull you. Hold on, it's right here.
You don't want to get shot.
Right here, buddy.
Every black man should have a pocket right here.
Nah,
Officer.
That
They
nigga's
can't say you was pulling out reaching for a
It's
gun.
like they threw everything they had left at the motherfucker. So it's a button. Put the buttons on. On some
then
little
it was like, make the top white to throw it off.
Y'all got buttons? Cool. Put 3 of them. Let me get 3 of them.
Nah, give me the brown button.
The brown one. He's a professional tricep model.
Put the sleeves in half. The sleeves too
We
long.
got a phone call. Go
Y'all
ahead,
are brutal,
K-Dot.
man.
Go ahead, K-Dot.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from and how far do your sleeves go down?
Hello, caller.
This nigga sound like he calling from an airplane, a World War II plane.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? This is L out of Houston.
Take that L.
Are you being kidnapped, nigga? You okay?
You in the trunk?
No, I'm somewhere Speedy never been as tall as Jim.
Oh.
Good thing you not working out. What's going on?
Hey, I was just calling to tell you everybody I was there. Happy Father's Day.
Soft.
Hey, Speedy.
Yeah.
Michelle was asking about this. Did you get what I suggested?
Which was?
I told her to get you a VCR so you can record all your favorite food commercials.
Well, you've
A
been writing.
VCR.
You've been writing this joke all week, huh?
VCR.
You couldn't wait to tell that
Record
joke.
what?
Not a VCR. Not a VCR. VCR.
VCR.
All right.
Hey man, what's on your workout plan besides standing around?
Leaning on
Today's
weight.
cardio day. I'm just leaving, actually.
What you doing, jumping jacks, nigga?
Did the
That's
stair-
a good workout, man.
You did the Stairmaster?
Nah, today's strictly cardio, baby.
What's the workout?
Treadmill, rowing machine, abs, and a little bit of the elliptical.
So when you're on the rowing machine, you gotta have short sleeves. You got a Wonzer shirt.
Yeah, I do. And make sure my button's unbuttoned too.
Cause it get hot in there.
I have a chest breathe.
I am, man. Stay away from them dudes in there, man.
Stay away from them dudes.
You gotta stay with them
Don't
dudes.
be on the rowing machine, man. They usually stand right behind you and shit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
low on there, and then you gotta be careful.
He does a lot of cardio. You do elliptical and
Yeah, he ain't doing all that
He
shit.
Like Nick said, he just naming the machines he was buying.
walking out.
that was
I
flat
did
bench.
the treadmill, did the row.
Flat bench.
Abs.
Then you mentioned something he should have did. Jump rope. No.
He ain't doing no rowing machine.
Shout out to L. 818-914-4087 is the number you can call into. K-Dot, how was your weekend?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I did some Juneteenth stuff. Did you get out? Did you celebrate?
I don't like Juneteenth.
You don't like black nothing, man.
It sounds like some slave shit. Juneteenth.
That's what it
Are
sounds
you
like.
fucking serious?
Well, when you understand, it's hard for me to even think they're making this a holiday because
I don't like it.
Yeah, I
Texas
don't like
was the
that.
last state to find out.
No,
that
it's
we were
just
free.
it's just a
Well,
bullshit
that
ass
they
symbolic
wrote.
gesture. Like
Yeah.
it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
well,
but
so
it
well,
don't
no,
mean nothing.
I gotta disagree because it's a chance for the country to kind of pause and take stock on what the history
The
of
country
black,
or white people?
black people in America.
Yeah, but they owe us money.
Right.
Oh, they owe us a lot of money.
So I don't want no. I don't want no
no.
date.
Yeah, I don't want no
I
holiday.
need
Why-
my
why-
money.
why-
And I
That's
don't
how
want,
they
and I
get
don't
us
want no
though with
holiday
the
that
day.
white people can take off.
Why am I constantly reminded that I was your slave?
Right.
Every year I'm gonna get another reminder.
no.
There's a Juneteenth
So look,
coming up.
Juneteenth is how many days?
come on in.
I don't like it.
How many days is
Goddamn.
Juneteenth to celebrate? 3 days? How you doing? sir?
It's
Come on in.
2-day weekend.
It's a 2-day weekend, right? So look, I think we should have white slaves for 3 days.
Oh, I love that.
At least for the weekend.
That'll make it cool, at least
At
for the
least for the
weekend.
weekend.
What y'all think about that? Juneteenth, we get white
For the
slaves
weekend.
for the weekend.
No, on a serious tip,
I'm serious.
America owes
Slaves.
Black America,
So slaves.
Black
money.
America, those
Lot
of
of
us who
money.
are
White
the
people.
descendants of slaves,
Fuck
a
America.
debt they can never repay.
No, they can't.
However, I am all in favor of
They can't.
reparations because whatever form they take.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you can just send a check because that's going to be insufficient. Whatever they say.
I want my mule.
I want
No, no.
slaves.
I don't want,
Here's the
I
reason-
want what's comparable to that
But-
now.
Here's the
But
reason why they won't do
generational
it.
wealth that we have been
White
denied.
slaves.
But here's the reason they won't do that for the simple fact
Because
is
then they have to acknowledge
that they did. Remember, they
Right.
trying to change the textbooks now, which is, I don't know why people are not saying those shit. They're trying to change how history was. Like, you can't talk about slavery anymore. You could say, oh, slaves, that black people worked on a farm, but you can't call them slaves.
So, like, you're saying, like, I think it's a chance for America to come
to
together.
stop and take pause.
But how, when you're in school and a kid asks, why do we take off Juneteenth? They can't tell them why.
No,
They're not gonna say because we lynched
Who
all
says
these
that?
black people.
Because
said they can't? They
that
can't.
would be a form of critical race theory educating. That's the law they're trying to
That's the one they're
implement
doing now. Yeah.
to have slavery educated in the kids, so we'll know why these things happen, why there was a
Yeah,
Juneteenth.
unless your
So
kid,
like,
black
yeah,
or white.
like, how you gonna give them a day off of school and they don't know why?
Yeah. And
They're
if
out
you
of
tell them
school.
why, then the teacher could get fired. We
Right.
got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And do you know what the fuck going on?
Hey, it's Nakia from the Bay.
Hey,
Hey,
Nakia.
yeah, what you wearing?
Hey.
Who said what you
being
wearing?
that
Dashiki.
I grew up in Berkeley, and
Yeah.
we've been celebrating Juneteenth since I was a kid. I understand that the whole significance of it. It is an important holiday. Now, that shit where you can't say slaves and shit in school, that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
Right.
we got to get out and protest.
So, that's some shit that needs to be lobbied against and overturned.
And it's only a
Because,
paid holiday
like,
for
I said,
companies that acknowledge it. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably only going to be
Exactly.
federal employees. Like, if they don't acknowledge it, like, I have to work on Martin Luther King.
I think only black people should get the day off, a paid day.
Right.
Yeah.
A paid day.
I was
Really,
actually
seriously, Wonzer. You
Why-
think
why
that,
would
you think
white
that shit's
people
gonna
get
work?
off?
That's like saying only Mexicans get off Cinco de Mayo.
They should.
What they do?
That
They
would
should.
make sense.
That would make sense. They should.
That would
Yeah.
make
So
sense.
you salty?
What
You be
did-
salty? All the Mexicans is off? That's fucked up.
Racism
We have
is gonna be
Cinco de
white
Mayo.
people.
We have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
Because then no work will get done, huh? All the Mexicans gone.
I was
Fuck.
actually surprised by how quickly it came about because those of us who
Because
who
it's a
are old enough to
symbolic
remember
gesture.
when Martin Luther King holiday came about back in
Took-
1983,
man.
it was a campaign that went
Yeah.
on for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Remember, Stevie Wonder wrote the song, you know,
Yeah.
Happy
And that
Birthday
still didn't
to
get
You.
it done.
No,
So
it
did
is.
not.
But
And the
finally,
thing is
you know,
that
Reagan came around
Juneteenth
and
being
signed
a
the
federal
legislation.
holiday, or however they did it right now, that's something that's been going on forever.
Yeah.
It's been going on longer than the lobbying for Martin Luther King Day.
But they just
Because
never
people
acknowledged
in
it.
Texas who were the original people who had that, who started celebrating it, and it's branched out to different black communities as people from Texas traveled out, is how it got spread. So
Yeah,
it
anyways.
still wasn't like no
Hilarious.
speedy ass day.
Don't
No,
do her
they've been
like
working on that for a long ass time.
Well, what they should have done was sign the anti-lynching bill.
Yeah, what
That's
about
what they
that?
should have
That's
done.
what they should
They
have
should have
instead
signed
of
the
doing that-
anti-lynching bill. And my feeling is we don't need reparations. Them motherfuckers owe us a debt. So each person of African descent should get, not just like, oh, well, we're going to pay you reparations like we did the Jewish. No, you owe us land, motherfucker. You owe us
No,
land.
Well, ain't no land to give us.
No,
Now, I need a
we
number.
need
Give me a
both.
number. Give me a number. How much you think you would want if they said you can't get no land, but we give you some money?
I want some slaves. I don't want no land.
How much money you want,
I
Nikia?
want slaves, nigga.
I don't want money. I
No,
want
that's
land.
not what
I
I
want
asked
something
you.
that's
I
going
said
to
you can only
generate
have
generational
money.
We
wealth.
don't want money. We want
No, money.
slaves and
Because see,
land.
you give some of these niggas some money, they about to go smoke that shit off.
It don't
So
matter what
that's
they
that-
do with
that's
it.
Yeah, I
their
don't care what
money.
they do
It
with
doesn't
it.
matter what they do with
That's
it.
not. That's you need to be able to say, okay, we're putting this much away for your children and your children's children, so that we have the same advantages that these white motherfuckers have that have been having
No,
generational
we
wealth
just
for
You
years.
can't tell me what to do with my
Yeah, you
slave
can't
money.
tell you. Hilarious. You said you
Why
can't
not?
tell me
You
what
a
to
creep.
do with
40,
slave money.
You be spending money on pussy. We already know
What
that.
the fuck?
My slave money. He said he
Nikia,
already got the money.
You gonna tell me what to do
You
with my
can't
slave
say the
money.
word pussy on Monday, only on Friday.
That's the first thing gonna happen when the
Yeah, how
slave
would you
money
like
come
that?
in. This my slave
This is on
money.
Patreon. I can say pussy.
Only on Friday. On freaking
This
Friday.
nigga Pete said your daddy celebrate JBT.
Pete, joke of the day so far.
Kill yourself, Keith
Right.
Kamenza.
You might win something
All right,
today, Pete.
Nikia.
Fucking
We got new
hilarious.
guests in the building. They get a microphone there? You gotta get a job. You need help?
You know,
You told your sister she didn't need to be here. She would have been here.
I know she has a job interview today.
It ain't gonna work. Gonna be living with forever. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be Speedy. Who the fuck you be?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Vernon. Hey, where's your
All right,
excitement,
damn,
Vernon?
you know what I'm saying?
What
Hey,
you mad- what you
Vern.
mad about,
Yeah, what
Vern?
you mad about?
I'm not mad about anything. It's just the simple fact is people think that money is going to.
Yes.
Most people think money is the key to the problem, and oh yeah, we'll just give them some money and they'll be all right. Like you said, we'll just give them a token holiday. They'll barbecue and spend all their money on the bullshit.
Grill some watermelon and shit.
What you need to do is say, hey, all these motherfuckers that did crimes against humanity, I want all you motherfuckers to pay for it. That's just like when those Jews, when they set this shit up, where they find all these people who did all them crimes against humanity against them, they still put them motherfuckers in jail 80, 90 years later.
Good point, bro.
Well, how are we going to travel back through time and grab slave
Ain't
owners?
nobody saying travel back through time. I'm saying 90% of all white folks were slave owners. Get their ass.
You can track your last name actually to the slave.
And you
plantation
still
you
got
belong
plenty
to.
of
Yeah,
people.
and what do we do with that information? Do we go and arrest the people that
Yeah.
are on the land?
No.
Goddamn right.
We gonna kill them.
Because white folks do all the fucking Hell yeah.
We gonna
Look,
toast
they
them.
motherfucking
Rape and
ass
pillage.
up and take
My bad.
seat.
The last
He
part,
said rape and
nigga,
pillage.
yeah.
Speedy said
No,
rape and
you know,
pillage.
yeah.
Of course, Speedy gonna throw some pussy
See,
in there.
You gonna rape
you're talking
him.
about
Wait,
reparations,
send the
when
white
you're
women
talking
this
about-
way.
When you're talking about reparations, you have to. This is a very serious conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think about exactly what does that mean.
What do you
shape
want?
Is it? Yeah,
You need to know what you want.
Land and slaves, brother.
Land
See,
is
it's
good.
more- see, it's
but
more
what about
like
what
this.
about education?
You know,
That's
you
what
know
we
how,
need.
you know how,
we need
the
preference in
jackass-
education.
you know
we
how
need
to-
preferences in hiring.
And how do you think you're gonna get that when
I'm
the
not
system?
sure.
But
Before that,
no,
why
I'm
would-
saying
I
like
wanna
I'm
be
just saying.
educated by the same person
Right.
who enslaved me.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Exactly.
You know
The
what I'm
winners
saying?
tell the
It's in
history.
place
So how
to
the
not
fuck we gonna know
educate
our
me.
history when
But
we
they
done been
gonna
lied
teach you
to for
about
The
400 some
people
odd
at
years?
Howard University didn't enslave us. The people at any of the traditionally
Who
HCBUs.
established
How
that?
many people can go to one of those?
Exactly.
How many people goes to black
you know who
university?
established
It's not
HBCUs?
that
No,
many.
but like
my
it's still
son's gonna
it's
go.
still a financial strain.
My
It's not
son.
about
Too late for that.
we can all get educated, but that's a choice. You have to
Exactly.
want to. You have to want to get the knowledge. You can't
Which is
force something upon
now
nobody that they
being
don't
beaten,
want.
I
and
concur.
it's not even being
Education
beaten
and
out of us.
knowledge are
It's
not-
just being
Vern,
slowly
Vern,
just told.
Vern.
We just being told.
Relax, Vern. Relax. Turn that sass down.
Burn it. Burn.
Vernon.
Hold on, Vernon.
Hold on, Vern. Hold on,
I was
Vern.
gonna say to K-Dot's point, education and knowledge are not the same thing.
Well, I get that, but
You see what I'm saying? Like
True.
education is basically being programmed something.
right.
Knowledge is not the same
Well,
thing. So I don't
and
want
that's what we
Education can
need.
be simply learning a job skill.
No, but we don't
I
want to
wanna
learn
be
job
educated
skills.
from the
Like,
same people who enslaved
Right.
our ancestors.
If you learn to become a plumber or an electrician or an auto mechanic, that is not being programmed. That's
I
simply
don't
learning
want
a
to-
job
but
skill
what
that
I'm saying is-
can help you
but
throughout
what's
your
being
life
programmed
to
to
earn a
our
decent
people to
living.
be for us to
Right.
be successful? Because we're trying to make money to help us get out of our situation. So immediately we're not thinking about being a plumber. We're not thinking about getting a trade because that's not what society has programmed everybody to think. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying, but you got to think in totality. Like, you're like, oh, we need education. No, we need knowledge. We need knowledge of self. And then we know that we're self-sufficient, and then we don't need them to give us anything.
Well,
Somebody
you know
get her a bow tie.
Okay,
Knowledge,
here's the thing
knowledge
about
of self. Knowledge of self begins
getting
in the
back
home.
to the money
Yeah.
You know what?
situation.
Hold on,
My-
hold
You know,
on,
the
Vern.
Knowledge
former
of self begins
jackass
in the
who was
home.
president,
Vern, hold
he
on one
did all
second.
that bullshit because he could do it.
He here, he just don't care.
He knew that
phone turned
financially
right here.
he would be okay. Even if he did go to jail, he would be cool. But I bet you if they said, okay, since you did all this bullshit, we finna take the shit that means the most to you. We finna take your money from you. Then I bet you his ass would have been like, oh no, I'm not gonna say all this stupid shit because see, it's about knowledge and it's about
When he
money.
get done. All right, thank you, Vern. And then
All
you
right.
can say
Call back,
Oh
Bernie.
wow.
What?
You heard that?
What? Oh, you heard that though.
Yeah. All
Trying
the
to get
times
your
we like
attention all
burn.
night.
Burn.
Go right ahead, Tom.
I lost my train of thought.
Hilarious.
Yeah, we sorry. It's burn. Shout out to burn.
Yeah, Vern, I had to pause, put
You know
everything
what
on
I'm saying?
pause.
No
At
homo.
the end of the day, everybody has a valid point.
No, definitely.
But having the holiday to remind us that some motherfucker that was supposed to deliver a message to Texas waited 18 months to go do that. I don't know what the holiday is. I don't know what are we celebrating.
Well, we're celebrating our freedom. That's basically what we're celebrating. And you got to understand that we were enslaved from 1619 to 1865. That's 250 years. 250 years, which is more than we can even conceive of. You know, this is cradle to the grave, generational slavery. Our people were thwarted.
Yeah, and everything was taken from us.
Yes.
That's something.
But the holiday has a slave name. Oh,
That's
so
okay.
Y'all know Juneteenth is on the 19th.
You can call it a banana if you want to. What the important thing is that this country is making an effort to try and right some of the wrongs.
So
I don't
let me ask you
think it is.
Well-
two things. One, why do we have to be patient? Why do we have to wait for them to make it happen?
Right.
Bits and pieces.
That's number one. Number two is
We don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to wait for anything. But I'm just
agree.
telling you what.
No, I agree with you.
It's the
And
case.
part two is we're not free. Just because if somebody kidnaps you, locks you up in a basement, just because they let you go downstairs now and out to the backyard, don't make you free. We've never left this place that we were taken to.
If I let my
And held
dog
captive.
run out in the front yard and all around
He's
the
not
yard,
free.
I got an electric fence up around.
Let me tell you how like
freedom.
slavery is still
Well,
going
I
on
disagree with
because
you.
that's the prison system. Because it was designed for them to still make money off of our labor. So
In a
it's still
different
slaves.
form. Yeah.
Like none of this stuff is
Then
over.
they would say we don't go to jail. That's what I would say. Then don't do shit to go to jail.
I mean,
Not saying that everybody there probably ain't
But the
there.
laws are made up.
Got that
You're
part.
To take you to
jail.
jail.
Yeah,
right.
but if you steal, you'll go to jail.
But here's
if
the
you
thing.
don't steal,
But
I
if you're
won't
not
go to
given the
jail.
same, if you're not getting the same legal justices as
Did
someone
you just
of
say
less
if you
melanin in
steal,
you,
you'll go to jail?
you know what I'm saying? You gonna go to jail,
You gotta call it.
right?
No, real G, bro. No. I actually wanted to call him, man. It's Big J in Dallas.
Go ahead, Jay.
I just wanted to call
call
in
this
because
nigga
this is
coon.
one of the few occasions where I actually agree with Speedy. I actually live here in Texas, and I've grown up with a very complicated history about Juneteenth. Being from California, moving to Texas, being from a state that did not celebrate Juneteenth traditionally or wasn't a part of that history in the same way, coming to Texas and seeing people turn something that should have been actually an embarrassment to black people in Texas, that they learned late that they were actually free, that they turned it into something to celebrate and remember as part of their history and legacy. So I with all respect, I appreciate the effort and I appreciate the holiday, because why not? Why wouldn't I take another holiday? But at the same time, it's with a bitter pill. I take it and I'll use that day to remember we weren't truly free even when they said they were. And one last thing, and I'll hop off. I heard Nick say that we aren't free. I understand where you're coming from, brother, but you're as free as you choose to make yourself. That's just the reality. Within this society, which is a capitalist society, which is a modified socialism, we have all sorts of combinations of different governments and different habits. You have the ability to create and make yourself within this space as much as you choose to, and you also have the ability not to, and that's freedom too.
I agree to a certain extent because, like, us as a
I listen out there.
as a group, we don't pour into each other where people will have a desire to find that. Like, we are programmed to get a job, to do this, to do that. Like, when you speak in that sense, like, who poured that into you? Your mother?
Is Speedy asleep?
You know what
No.
I'm saying? Who made you aware of, outside of systematic oppression and all this, you have the tools to do this and do, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're not all getting that.
Now I can remember my train of thought where I was. We were
Burn is
talking
on the
about,
call.
sense of self, sense of history. This kind of begins at home. If you're buying your children video games and buying them, all kinds of,
Not books.
you're not buying them books about history. I send my son, I'm not trying to promote myself as the model parent or anything, but every couple of months I send him a new book.
Yeah.
About black history, about black poets, anything I find that kind of gives him, I think, a greater sense of self. I send him a book about.
That's dope.
And if you're
He
not
said, "Do you read?"
reading,
Right. You know what I'm
He said,
saying?
exactly.
No, go ahead.
So
Well,
if he goes
they
to
gotta get to the
school,
mic.
if he goes to the public school and learns, English and,
The
and
traditional
history,
curriculum.
he'll have a parallel education going on where he's picking up
Well,
what's happening in Black
you're
America
doing
at the
that.
same time.
I'll give you an example. For me, I went out and got that on my own. My mother was very much so an independent single mother. Like, I'm resilient and I know how to keep a job because that's what I saw my mother doing. But as far as me being knowledge of self and things of that nature, I had to go out on my own and get that. Wasn't nobody sending me no books. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody.
Shout out to Daddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
Before you take this call, I want Jay. Hope you're listening. Freedom is not the ability to be able to move around and to create. Okay, that's just called being a human being. Freedom of a person is being when your own nation governs your own nation. That's freedom. We're the only nation of people on this planet that are governed by other nations of people. Everyone else don't have to deal with that in their homeland. That's freedom.
I'm sorry, I don't follow. What do you mean by other nations of people
We're
govern
the
us?
only nation of people who are governed by other nations of people. When a Chinese man can go to China, right? An Indian man can go to
I
East
see what you're
India.
saying.
That's freedom, right? Because he can travel around just being an Indian man. He's not subjected to anything. That's real freedom. Freedom is not being able to build something.
Right.
And to create. That's not freedom. That's the delusion of freedom. Freedom is when you're able to make rules and govern your nation and educate your people about what you want to educate them about, not subjected to what somebody want to tell you. That's what I was talking about is freedom, Jay. Caller, go ahead.
Take that L.
Hey, so as far as the slavery thing goes, it's not only just the slavery.
My nigga, that's
Slavery
real.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? Slavery is real, my nigga.
It didn't happen over a weekend.
Let me finish what I'm
It
saying.
wasn't a few of us.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Goddamn.
little
Y'all always
mishap
do
they
that
had.
shit. Let me finish what I'm saying.
And you know you free,
What
right?
I'm talking about
Go now.
as far as what y'all talking about, as far as the prison systems and talking about slavery today, is also mental slavery that we have that's put up on us as Black people.
Right.
And that's a slavery that we have a hard time escaping from, which is that. As far as this Juneteenth holiday that they're giving us, it's going to be equivalent, of course, as we know, to the 4th of July, which is, I don't celebrate that because why celebrate some shit where this country gained this freedom, but our people still were slaves during that time? And I know a lot of Black people that are celebrating 4th of July, and a lot of people are going to celebrate this holiday as well. Why?
So you never touched a firework?
I can't hear you say what?
You never touched a firework before?
When I was younger and I didn't know better.
So, L, here's the thing. Like, I understand how you feel about it. Look at it as it's like, I take it from Juneteenth too. Like, it's an opportunity to find everything Black. Like, where I don't have to outsource to other communities, you know what I'm saying, for things. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting back into my community. Like, Juneteenth you'll find all kind of resources, right.
We don't call it support. It's buy Black.
Why not do that? Why not do that all the time?
No, I mean, I do that all the time, but some people
why does it,
don't
but
have...
we as a whole, we already know that it doesn't happen.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's because people like you, my nigga, because you like, why we gotta do this and why we ain't doing that.
No, it ain't because of people like me, because I support Black
It's
all the
because of
time.
people like K-Dot.
But you
K-Dot got on Gucci glasses, which are not Black
what I'm
owned.
saying
being
is,
negative, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not being negative about it. I'm just giving a reality of saying what
But you got to see.
But it's a comparison
Amazon's owned by a
to.
white man.
It is a comparison to 4th of July. As far as celebrating our, that's what Juneteenth is, correct?
He's saying our 4th of July.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
if that's what you correlated to. Like,
I don't celebrate
I
4th of
don't
July.
think
I
of
just
it as
take- I
our
just make
4th
sure
of
I go
July. Like,
barbecue.
I don't celebrate.
Thank you,
That
Al.
was our 4th of July. I didn't say that. I said it's comparison to
it's
I don't like your tone
celebration
right
of
now.
4th of July.
well, if that's how it's
July.
served to you, like, you know what I'm saying, when it becomes a national holiday, now you condition to think that's what it's like. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're two
When that's not
totally
when that's not what it
separate
is.
Yeah.
They're two
Go ahead,
totally
Tony.
separate things. They're apples and
I
oranges.
understand what it is, but what I'm saying is we need to utilize. I was just answering Speedy's question. He was saying he didn't understand what it was about.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
I gave that comparison.
I didn't say that. Thank you.
What I'm saying is we need to escape
gotta
the
find a
mental
better way to work
slavery
these phones.
over everything else that our people has been that we have
No,
put
I'm
on
saying
us
like
for
they can't
years,
hear
and we
it.
still have it on today. We can't escape that.
All
You
right.
can't escape that. You, like I say, niggas get money. When niggas get tax returns, what's the first thing they go
In his
do?
car, the parking
They go
lot.
buy cars. They go buy clothes. They don't reinvest. They
Well,
don't
that's because
invest.
that's
They
what
don't
we're
put, they don't
conditioned
start
to
businesses. They
associate
don't do
wealth
any of this
with.
stuff.
Like,
Not
we
saying
need
all of them
more
don't.
influential people that will show us things differently outside of what regular scheduled programming is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a person that watch TV all the time, they're not showing you things to
Great segue.
for your people to reinvest. Like, there's
All right,
nothing
all right.
we can
L, call
correlate
back.
that to.
L, call back. Call back, L.
I teach people as far as investing. So that's one way of, that I do as far as giving
Oh,
back.
nigga, we
I
ain't
teach
interested in
people how to do
Forex.
that.
Is this where you trying to go
How
with this?
start business, how to do all
We're
these
not trying to
different
buy
things.
no
That's one thing that I
cryptos.
do.
All right, L. Hit us right back.
Because I live it.
All right, all right, L, I'm gonna talk to you about a financial segment we're gonna have.
All right, call right back. Speaking of programming, segue is a great segue. In the house right now, we got ladies.
Well,
Go ahead.
Mariah from MJO Network.
And
I'm Miss Precious from Precious Health and Wellness Spa.
okay, all
And I'm
right.
Shay, oh my God. And I am a celebrity host. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a little bit of everything.
Now is everybody out of ATL or?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
What's a
I met
celebrity
them
host?
at the. I told her she didn't believe it. Very pretty. I told I met them at the comedy show, and she was saying that you have. Tell me about your network that you have, baby girl, in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, it's my network.
Black owned.
Yes.
Yes.
It's,
That's what I'm talking about. Clap for that.
CEO, black owned, and I started this September the 19th last year.
Right.
So we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary.
And what kind of shows do you have on your network now?
Well, right now we have talk shows. We're getting into children's shows. We also have commercials. We're doing airplay. We're doing music videos. A little bit of everything.
But you don't have a radio show.
Yes, we have one.
Do you got some investment?
That's the
A
bigger,
better one from Cali.
Yes,
That's the difference.
We're gonna get that one too.
Yes, you are.
We want it all.
Right. So
how did all this start?
A vision.
it was a
wow.
vision since I've been 14 to have my own TV show, to, own a network like, everybody else got out there, the black and white folks, what they're doing. So, and I wasn't ready, but God just dropped the ball. And I just prayed about it, took advantage of it, and let go and let God.
And what was the first show you got, or what was the first?
My first show was the Queen G Live Experience.
Okay.
And that's Tyrese the Singer's sister. She was.
Oh yes, I met her. Yeah.
Right. She was the first one to be on my show, and we just lined up all her shows, and then it went from her to Shay, oh my God.
Shay, oh my God. Great
Right.
name. Great.
And then it went
fantastic
from
name.
there to doing commercials and just a whole lot of other shows. People come, people go, and I'm just excited and overwhelmed. I really am, and then we do commercials. So I think you was my first commercial,
Which was
Precious Health and
for
Wellness.
Yes, the help.
She was one of my first sponsors for my commercial.
Health
So that
Wellness,
helps
Black
MJ
folks.
on network.
Oh, wow.
And with all of that, it's just growing, and we getting ready to bring along a COO, and I think we have a
CRO.
and a CRO coming.
When y'all bunched up together, y'all scared? We gonna
The
rape y'all
revenue.
or something?
The revenue to take care of the
Instead of
revenue.
CFO, it's a revenue.
Right. So we got a lot of things to get ready to jump off with the network, and a lot of support.
This is
for
beautiful.
sponsors.
Because you're out here doing stuff, right? Looking for shows, more or less.
Yes,
So if
that's why.
someone has a show, or maybe they already filmed a movie and they have nowhere to take it. What do
Right.
they do?
You don't have to wait on the network to pick you up anymore, because that can be kind of like a red tape. You can film and all your casters and everything. If they don't like it, they're gonna recast. You're gonna have to recast and stuff. But this is an opportunity where you can have your own independent creative ideas for your show, as how you dream it and everything, and put it on the network.
Do you guys screen what you're getting, or you pretty much go whatever somebody give you, put it up?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where can this be seen?
Can I talk for a second?
Yeah,
Because
go
she's
ahead
being,
on, Shay.
let me tell y'all something.
Uh-oh.
She's been extra modest. I am, not only am I a celebrity host, and I'll tell you about that in a second, but I am the brand ambassador for the MJO network. Now, the network is an opportunity for content creators to bring their brands to a network, not just YouTube, not just your regular social media, but you have a bigger brand to bring it to, and it could be broadcast to over 80 million viewers, okay? Okay, because she's on the Roku network. So that's some of the things that she don't mention because she's very modest. Oh, now she want to talk. Oh, go ahead.
This
Go
is
ahead.
why she's my brand ambassador. She got my back, honey. So I be just waiting for her to kick in.
And I be waiting like, come on, you playing with this.
So 80. So no matter what you got 80 million people that's gonna see that.
Well, here's the thing. Roku,
chance,
yes, Roku has 80 million viewers and it's growing up, just like Netflix did.
Right.
So with that, especially with COVID, everyone was home. What they're doing, watching movies, watching TV. So this is your opportunity to be seen by a possibility of over 80 million people. So that's to me, and her rates are too low.
But that's all right, because see, I'm more concerned,
for the
when
people.
God tell me something, I have to do what God tell me.
Most
He
definitely.
wants me to help out people.
Wonzer won't do what God tells you.
Right. And so the more I help,
let's see.
I'm going to get my blessing.
Right here.
Absolutely.
But right now, what's more important to me, because, my network was built by some private people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm not exactly through Roku.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using their
Platform.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it.
So, we can pretty much do what we want,
So
when it comes to sponsorships and,
The shows.
things like that, and the shows.
The content.
Also, what I'm doing is getting people on, because that's where my revenue come in.
Mm-hmm.
The more I have on there and the more impressions I get, I make money while I'm asleep.
Come on now, baby. That's
Yeah,
what
we
But
gonna
it's
have
about.
anyway,
Go ahead,
so, okay.
What is do you have an app on the Roku platform right now?
Right now, we're using a watch lane. You can watch our TV shows on the MJO network from your cell phone, from your tablet. You can go to our website and watch it. Yes.
And it's called again, ma'am?
MJO network. That's
MJ
Mariah Jarrito. That's my name.
MJ Own, OWN.
Right.
One word.
One word.
And so I have
And that's the social media links too.
Yeah.
I have kind of the same question I think he had.
What's that?
That in your answer, I didn't really fully understand.
Okay.
Just to make it clear, if I wanted to see your channel, I can log into, I download the Roku app, or what do I
Yes,
do
if you
I
have
wanna
a
see it?
Roku TV or a Roku device, you just go to your home screen, scroll down to search, go to the right, and type in MJO Network, and it'll pop up.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's dope.
So when it pop up, you just download the icon. Don't forget to rate us. We got thousands of viewers on my network. I'm not going to reveal how many yet until September 19th. But we have thousands. But what's happening is you're forgetting to rate us. So you have to rate
And
us.
that helps.
Right.
Gotcha.
So once you on, there's no subscription. It's free, 24/7, 365 days a week.
It's free, like Crackle is free, and Tubi is free.
Yeah.
Because your revenue comes from the advertisers on your.
Right.
I got you.
Gotcha.
So
Got you.
He know.
I know some people have certain content. Like we can get kind of risque. We can get there. We're gonna talk shit.
Okay.
Wonzer's gonna come in and say some inappropriate shit.
Make you very uncomfortable.
Oh, no. Please be a
is that
little more
something?
gentle.
Is that something that would be
Like on the
bleeped out,
curfew.
or it just goes across the air? How does it work?
That's for you.
What he say now?
He
So-
was letting you know. He was asking about the your content. Is it something that can be said across the air if someone was to say the D or the P? Or
Oh,
anything?
okay. So basically,
Hey, nigga.
I do have I do have I have where I have to put the ratings, right? Rated R or under 17
Oh,
must
gotcha,
be,
gotcha.
parent or guardian. So I do have that. So that way, if it ain't for you, don't be going in there trying to
you
watch
go.
that
Okay,
show.
okay.
Can we get a rated N?
What's that for?
Rated N?
It's gonna stand for nigga shit.
No,
a whole lot of
That's
nigga
some
shit.
in
We're gonna create that one.
Hey,
That
y'all,
is
come
what
on,
it is. All the way.
come on, we about
create
to watch some nigga shit. Hurry up.
Y'all need that.
NX.
NX.
Well, you
It's
know-
NX.
That's
Nigga shit.
And the
Yeah.
reason why
Yeah.
I'm bringing on the other people to help out with the network, because I want this to be for everybody. I'm not prejudiced, even though I grew up with prejudice all around me.
Atlanta,
And this is
Georgia,
one reason why I wanted my own network. I want my own TV show. I don't have time to be judged, by my color or who I am and how I am. So, and God knew my heart and my mind. So and what I desire, he gave me just what I wanted.
Is this a Christian child?
It's that too.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Listen, God been talking to you a lot.
Oh, he been talking to me. Yes. Well, for one, because
you tell me anything.
God is good, baby.
God has been good to me
Shut the fuck up. That's what he told
because we
you.
don't talk a lot.
Listen. For what,
God
where,
told me
from
to
where I
tell
came
you.
from and how I was raised, and I've been in a car accident and came out the window and been in a coma for 2 months and hospital 3 months and had to learn how to rewrite, walk, and talk all over again. It wasn't nothing but God while I'm here. So I have to give God the glory and everything first, because he is why I have the network. He is why I met these beautiful women. He is why I'm meeting, good supporters and people who's supporting me on this. Because really, people, I should say, didn't want to give me a chance when I was growing. So it was kind of like this. So people knew things, but they would never help me and share their information. So God had to put me in place to walk the right step to meet the right people. And then when he dropped the bomb with the network, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. But I got ready. And it's all that,
You're going to get a bolt of lightning.
We growing. We growing. I see my channel.
Stop it, man.
Excuse me?
I'm telling him.
Won't he do it? Yeah. And I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I know my God.
Relax.
And I know what he can do.
So,
Okay.
tell us about the wealthy. What is it?
The health and wellness.
Precious Health and Wellness.
Yes. Tell us about that.
Yes, so.
That my girl got me right.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I do.
We like that.
I get them right,
God
right?
told me to tell you.
She's out to get you right.
God told
I
me
ain't went there
Right.
yet.
I'm
told me.
I'm
waiting on
telling
you.
you.
God told me to put
Get me right.
God told me to put
You
some
got
on your
a
chest.
tagline? Get me right.
God told
Get
me
me
to tell
right.
you to stand up.
Get me right.
But
No, go
yeah,
ahead.
so that's what I do. It's mostly for women, but I also have male clients. I do the body contouring, health and wellness, counseling.
Like a massage?
No,
I was going to see if you need anybody to come in and give us some
well,
massage.
You want me to give it to the layman's
Come on in, ladies.
You want me to give it to the
Now wearing
layman's
the gloves
So
today.
listen,
Headset makes his ears
Listen,
sore.
she's the lady that help you get your body together without necessarily going under the knife, but also get your mind right while you're doing it.
Well, her and Speedy need to talk.
So what I offer is non-invasive lipo and skin tightening treatments. And then for most of the women, yes, I put them in waist trainers and I snatched them back to the gods.
Ain't no man wearing no waist trainer.
Yes,
Well,
they are.
They are.
Yes,
They
they
are.
are.
Really?
Yes, they
I have,
are.
I have
I've
men,
seen it.
men clients.
Yes, they are.
But I do
Medical
cryo
violation.
skin treatments on the men, which freezes the fat in their stomach, and then their actual abdominal can start showing
Can I
again.
just eat ice cream?
And
No, that's right.
you can if you want to keep paying me, it's fine.
That's good to me.
But yeah, then I offer counseling services. So I have a degree from Georgia State University in psychology. And I went through school all by myself, paid my dues, did what I had to do to create my vision and my dream.
And your place is, the place is in Atlanta.
It's in
And what is
Atlanta,
the name of
Georgia.
it?
Yes.
She could travel.
I can travel.
We travel. We bring
travel.
machines. We bring machines and everything.
Yeah,
Wonzer. Stop.
I'm 3 years strong,
Yes.
and I'm out of Atlanta, Georgia, and it's called Precious Health and Wellness Spa.
Located where?
It's well, I'll give you the address. It's 2231 Castlemaine Drive, Duluth, Georgia, 30097. Jay Lee, go check them out.
You said a degree in psychology?
I do have a.
So can't you just make them feel good about being fat instead of
Oh boy.
instead of freezing the fat?
Well,
Doing all this
well,
other stuff?
you know,
This one over here.
you know.
Make them feel
I
good
give
about
the
being
people
fat.
what they want. I
A
give them what
degree in
they want.
psychology?
Yeah. So I provide self-esteem counseling. So if you're happy with your weight, I'm happy with your weight. If you want to drop 10 pounds, I'm here to help you drop the 10 pounds and just direct you in the right way you want to
And you're
go.
willing to travel to someone to do that.
Yeah, and I do travel. I go to New York, New Jersey, Texas, Miami, South Carolina, North
I
Carolina.
have a question. What's the main reason?
Y'all need her, she coming.
That most people are fat psychologically.
Psychologically.
In their mind.
Right.
In their
Really
mind.
break it down. What is
To
the
each
root
their
of
own
the
reason.
problem?
Yeah, it
It
is.
could be family.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it could be
Seriously.
stress and
What's the
everything.
most common?
The most common that I'm seeing is definitely the stress.
Stress coming from what?
Stress coming from their family life, their relationships, job.
And stress causes
health,
overeating.
Yeah, it may
overeat
cause
to compensate.
It may cause overeating. It may, and then they're not motivated enough to work out. Sometimes they need team. I create a retreat that I do once a month where I bring it into like a team effort.
Team of big people walking.
Well, no,
because small people got issues.
A whole bunch of heavy breathing.
Smaller people got issues too.
Y'all not right for that one, but no, small. I have people.
Are they meditating out there?
Yes, we
No, seriously.
You know, we do. We do meditations. We do affirmations. I take them to saunas. We do hikes. We do mountain climbs. I have clients all the way from 100 pounds to 400 pounds.
How long is the retreat?
It's 3 days, and it's from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. where I actually do you body treatments.
It's some
I work
fasting
out
during
with
that
you.
time?
We don't fast. We eat properly.
Okay.
We know we eat properly. We do a
Here's
vegetarian
one banana
diet.
for you.
and I monitor them, you know, and I actually have several physical trainers on my team because I cannot be every woman on every station.
So you checking
I have
bags?
a team.
That checking.
Yeah.
You check to see if they bring snacks and, like Snickers and shit.
You know,
They bought something, didn't
I
they?
try to tell them, let's just be honest.
Plus they had all that candy out there. I said, I'm about to take this whole thing home with me. I'm about to dump it all in here. Something.
She's really great because, you know, I had been also looking for help with getting me right, knowing that I'm on a different level of life now. So, and when we connected, because we know each other.
How big were you
Charlotte.
before you? Well, I mean, did I say it right?
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with that question.
Okay.
No, you definitely didn't say it right.
Never say
sometimes-
big.
Well, I guess he's trying to ask
How
if she
thick?
lost any weight.
Well, I
right?
was 154 when I first came to Georgia, so I'm 205 now.
Okay.
But and that's when I reached out to her. I was like, I can't do this by myself because I'm a
She's only 5'4".
I'm a binge eater.
Okay.
So I would eat, and then I would go days and really barely eat, and I thought that was not good.
Something wrong with her.
But she did help me get right. But the thing about it, I keep putting it on and I keep taking it off. But the good thing about it, she can melt it. She melt that fat. She toned me back up. And
I want to know about this
freeze
retreat.
and compress
When's the next
it.
one? When's the next retreat?
The next retreat, I believe the date we set in is for, I believe it's June 23rd, but I have to check my calendar.
Okay.
Coming up.
You gonna go, Speedy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we got the
for
retreat.
this one you won't be able to make. You probably won't be able to make this one. You probably can make the July one because this one is already
Right.
booked.
Wow.
It's already booked. It's already booked.
Everything
But,
is
but what
already
if he
booked.
bring his own waist trainer?
No. It doesn't matter. And yeah, you have to get the waist trainers that says Precious Health and Wellness.
Right.
For
Can't
men?
come with
So
your
you have it
own.
for men?
I do have it for men. Yes, I have male clients. Yes.
And your
What if I
website.
just put a little
Yes.
saran wrap on before you
So
That helps too, baby.
I have,
It's
it's not saran wrap. I'm sorry, it's not saran wrap. We have osmotic wrap. It's for your body, and it's a wrap that helps you sweat. It aids in your sweating. No, it doesn't have any breathable holes in there, but it helps you sweat a little bit. So when you take that off, you
So
see
so
some
you
differences.
started, are you single, married?
So I'm single.
Oh, wow.
I am the CEO of my company, but I have a
Team of men?
a very great
Hilarious.
team. I have a very good team. I actually have one
bench.
one
So you got a bench.
male with me. His name is Dewan Leverett.
Shout out to Dewan.
There you go.
Leverett?
That's right.
Leverett.
Oh, yeah, we ain't worried about Dewan. Dewan is in there going,
Hey,
all right,
hey,
bitches! Big bitches on this side, little bitches on this side.
Waist trainers on.
Yeah, Dewan, we ain't worried about Dewan.
No, but he's been very
Dewan could be at home.
Yeah.
Why they gonna do that?
You better call in, Dewan, right now. We don't believe you, Dewan.
I want to see those waist trainers on.
All I see is Dewan coming in, bitches.
Get it together.
Dewan
Speedy,
is
why you have on two waist
actually
trainers?
my fiance.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's how you
Dewan
click
is my
Dewan.
fiance.
Right.
Clear that up.
And he's very supportive with
yeah.
her.
Man, that's not the
very
word he's looking for.
He's a very masculine man.
There you go. That's
very
what
Y'all
supportive.
treating Dewan like his name was Twan.
What was the
never
last
know
name?
these
No,
days.
what's his last
He
name?
handles the books.
What's his last name?
Yeah. He handles the
Leverett.
books. Leverett.
See, that's what threw me, the Leverett.
The Leverett.
When you
yeah.
Dewan and Leverett, rap?
Very
Bitches.
powerful.
The one.
That would be Creole in origin, wouldn't it?
It
He
is.
would be from Louisiana.
Well, I mean, the name is I
Leverett,
don't know
yeah,
what
like
they're
Devereaux,
naming it, right?
and those kinds of names.
Still, I feel still here. Bitches.
No,
I
but
know you see me with her, but bitches.
He was my angel
coulda warned us.
investor.
Yes,
He's my
No,
angel
it's
investor.
pretty
No,
irreverent.
$40. It's just a waist trainer.
That's a waist trainer. You
That's how much it
guys.
is, 40?
That's it.
That's not bad.
No,
No,
the waist trainer.
That's from a movie. That's from Baby.
Waist trainers are
Oh no,
hard.
they're $98.
$98.
That's a hell of a number right there. How'd you get to 98?
That's
How'd you get past 97? No,
That's
no,
it's
it's 98.
$98 for the waist trainer. We have
And
thigh
you wear it every
trainers,
day.
arm trainers.
You wear it every day.
Yeah, ideally you wear it every day. A lot of people don't
$98.99?
get through it.
$98.99.
No, people get a little scared of $99, but 98, I think.
You
they're
do have,
happy
you
with.
got it, yeah, 99. That's
99
No, I'm
is
saying
that's
$98.99. You know.
It's
Yeah.
so
Still,
weird.
that's not
Yeah,
bad.
No, you gotta go
psychologically.
97
Yeah.
How people are about 99 cents.
Yes.
Yeah, 98 go, okay, I can do that.
I'll buy
Right,
mine
it's
on
crazy.
Juneteenth. It'll be a discount.
Definitely give a discount.
Nice
That's
call,
beautiful. Well, hey, we're going to do that. So tell them about yourself. Baby
Shay, oh my God.
Because
Shay is the saleswoman.
she's been ready to do this. It's on you now.
Oh, well,
You
you know,
can
I'll stay
put the
ready.
mic to you. Put the mic to
I
you.
am
You know, this is my, you know, the mic is my
I
home.
like how you
The mic
got
is my
the
baby.
face,
This is
man.
my
Always
baby.
got
This is what I do. This is our relationship here. It's long. It's black. What do you want from me? And I'll just play. I'll just play. Just play. Look, all of a sudden, like, yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I'm going to help you out,
God.
bitches.
We want to talk to oh my God.
They see what I'm saying? Some people like to think it's a little longer than others. I'm just saying, you know, everybody can't.
Tony,
you
your
know,
mic's on. Just so you know,
okay.
your mic's on.
yeah, I can't always, you know.
Hey, God told me to tell you.
Yeah, God already talked to me, so you can't tell me nothing. What God already told you, baby. We got a good situation
So
going
tell
on.
everybody what you do, baby girl.
So I am a celebrity host, and why I say that is because I worked with the stars, and I continuously work with the stars. I've worked with Tank. I've hosted for Ice Cube. I worked for Big Sean, Jeezy. I don't know. There's been quite a few of them I can go on. I am blessed to be in a business almost 10 years now hosting. I thank God to have the gift of gab and the voice of radio. I've went to training media arts school for broadcasting and media arts. So this is what in Detroit. I'm a what up doe baby. What up?
Detroit right there.
Detroit, what up doe? See?
Redford High School.
Oh, don't play Persian High School and Cody.
Persian Doughboy.
You already know it.
Yeah.
Cody comments, you know, in the building, your girl Shay, oh my God. So I love this. This is everything for me. Radio is one of my biggest passions. The only reason why I got out of radio initially is because they want to take over your brand. When it becomes the radio brand, you're no longer an individual, you're the radio, if you will. So I got out of FM radio and I went to podcasts. I went to where you can kind of have your own and be your own. And from there, they were like, girl, your voice, we need you. So I've been hosting ever since. And since then now I put events together. Yaz Entertainment is Shay spelled backwards. That's one of my babies, along with my partner, Antonio Edmonds. And we bring events together for different venues or different people. She might have an idea, say, hey, I have this idea, but I don't know what to do with it. Here's 20 grand. Put me a show together. Do it, package it up. Let me see what it could look like. So right now we have an event with Kindred Family Soul. They are hosting with me in Detroit. Christopher Williams is performing along with Bobby Storm. She's out of Philadelphia, up and coming artist who is so dope. Please check her out, BOBBI Storm. This is coming up June 27th, Sunday, June 27th. So I'll be flying home to Atlanta, be there for 2 days, and then I'm flying home to Detroit and Hollis Jordan. So please look them up. I love R&B, so that's my love. But I also do hip hop too, so we're working on another show as well. Besides that, I have Hustle Girl by Shay. Oh my God! So these shades that you see up here are my brand. I also have. Oh baby. When you walk in, you somebody. They gotta know that you somebody, so you gotta represent. Yes, we are. But I also have a new store that I'm opening up in Atlanta called ATL, A Trusted Lifestyle, and that's with my partner again, Antonio Edmonds. So if you have a brand in like your own company, your own brand, let's say you have roll out shirts, right? And that's there you go, and you want that in Atlanta because you're in LA. But you could always say, hey, go to my affiliates, my store. You can grab a shirt if you're in Atlanta. That way you don't have to worry about shipping. We're already there. We're the brick and mortar harder for you. And we're giving this is our baby, because we're giving Black entrepreneurs the opportunity to get their clothes in other stores. Think about it. You don't have to worry about being in the Macy's. You don't have to worry about, we have a Black-owned store with a storefront, so we're doing all the overhead for you. Ship it to us. Let's talk about it. We get a contract together. We get an agreement. We come to the store, and it's awesome to say, hey, yeah, we in LA, but we also got some stuff in Atlanta.
One of our sponsors they do watches, Telex watches. Do you guys have watches, men's watches?
We don't, but that could be something that will be exclusive to just that brand. So that is an opportunity for them, because the only thing we have in the store besides actual active wear or urban wear would be my sunglasses. My daughter makes candles, and I'm big on teaching my children entrepreneurship, not about education in the system. I mean, don't get me wrong. You better go to school and get all A's and B's. But however, I am big. My 11-year-old daughter is making candles, and they're called Loving Candles by Jada. Then my 16-year-old daughter, she has her own t-shirt line also. It's called Code With It Clothing. Not code like freezing, but code, do you have the passcode? And it's not a C, it's a K, because her name starts with a K. So we make it very, we make it specifically. Yeah, I'm trying to get that out. Make sure I'm be like, oh, you know the Pacific Ocean. I hate it. Look. Then I'm trying to say, yeah,
suspiciously.
No, not that one. Specifically. There we go. Specifically. Yeah, there you go. So we make it, for them, exactly. So that way it's not like Hustle Girl. Think about it. T.I., Tiny, that's always hustle something with them, right? So with my brand, Hustle Girl by Shay, oh my God, you can't take that away from me, because it's by Shay, oh my God. That's what makes it personalized. And that's what I try to teach my children. Personalize everything you have to make it your own. Create your own, your platform and your brand. And that's why I have these women with me to show them this is what I roll with. This is who I roll with. We in our game, we're doing our game, we're at the top of our game. And we ain't at the top. We still going for the top. We still climbing the ladder. But it just feel good to have people like this. Absolutely. And then you want people that's going to encourage you. Like, we outside, she outside, like, okay, boo, hold on. Let me make sure you good. A lip gloss popping. Like, yeah, she like, we'll make sure y'all good.
It's hot as a motherfucker.
Yeah, so I'm the all-around girl. I do everything from assist with producing events. I've done radio production before. I know the ins and out of mixing, mastering. I know producing actual events, being behind the scenes, backstage, management. I'm a little bit of everything. I'm a hustle girl. Yeah, spokesperson. Listen, a brand ambassador.
I'm gonna ask you, are you single?
I am single. I'm not married, but I have a situation. Yes. No, it's not complicated.
I am home right here going, this is. Hey, kids, go sit your ass down now. Put the candles up. Your mama tripping.
Yeah. No. Antonio's single. You can interview us.
Okay. And I do interviews too. I've done red carpet. I've interviewed Snoop Dogg. I've interviewed Shantae. Oh, those kind of interviews. Oh, see, I went straight to business. I'm such a business girl. I tell people all the time. They be like, so what about your dude? What do you think about that? I said, listen, my dude is Franklin, Jackson, Grant, Washington. What's all their names? You know what I'm saying? So but I'm such a hustle girl. Like, even sometimes he had to tell me, like, slow down. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get it. That's how I feel about it. And I'm truly a Detroit girl. I'm about my hustle and my grind, baby, all day long. Soon as like with Speedy, soon as you can tell, I was like, yeah, MJ on network. So Speedy was like, yeah, but I like your look. And I'm like, well, thank you, but listen, MJ on network.
That's why I told her you got to come on down. Again, so the network, if someone wanted to take their content to get it to you, what do they do?
Okay, so first of all, they have to go to the website. We do have a page that have what we call a TV opportunity page on the website. And you just go on there, you fill out the form, your name, what type of show, who referred you, and I take it from there. And then once
they can make money from their show.
Well, they can make money from their show if they know how to work it, because sponsorships are not easy. And some people think, just asking people. I tell people all the time, you need an EPK. And
explain.
That EPK will help you with your sponsorship, because it tells a story about you, who you are, the name of your show, what type of show, and why you need sponsorship, and what the money is going to go to, and how it's going to help your show grow. So even my own network, needs sponsorship, and I need an EPK and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a wonderful thing. It's a dream to come true, and for any and everybody, you know, I'm starting to do pre-screening now because some people don't take this serious, and then you got a lot of people do. So I don't want to take it away from people that's not serious, you know, that's serious. So it's a wonderful thing. All I could do is tell y'all to follow MJ on Network on Instagram, go to our website, and, you know, just see our videos and the different type of shows on there. I mean, it's really some good stuff. And we have so many shows that are in pre-production. So we got shows coming. I'm not, like, nervous anymore.
There you go.
I'm happy. I'm not nervous anymore. I'm calm now.
And tell people again, how do they go to your network?
So the best thing to do, if you have a Roku TV, you go to home, scroll down to search. Go to your right and type in MJ space on. By the time you type in that, it's going to pop up at the top. And then you're going to download the icon. And then it says, love it, like it. Always put love it, rate us, because we're coming. You know, there's a lot of people got their own channel, TV shows. This is not get ready to be a network that's just going to be like, oh, she got her own Roku too. No, I think big. This is going to be big. I want this here after I leave. You know what I'm saying? We need to make this work for our friends, our families, people that really need this. We don't need to wait on the network to pick us up just to give us millions of dollars. Make your own money. Get on the network, get your sponsorship, get your friends and family to tie into what you're doing, you know, and you're going to be okay.
Well, we're going to talk for sure.
Exactly.
Now, Miss Wade, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can I just say one thing? I mean, you know, it's always going to be something. I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so here's the thing, too. Make sure that your content is worth it,
right?
Because a lot of people throw anything together. You can't just throw anything together. You don't know the potential of who could be watching this. So you want to make sure it's good content, and that means your production, the way they put it together, the actual footage, making sure it's not sloppy.
People in the garage going, then the motherfucker said, big six, big
but you can get picked up from my network. You never just know who's watching this and who want to be your sponsor. So you know that's what, like she said. Go ahead.
But not even just the content, but your actual production, like your videographer. Make sure it's somebody just sitting there just with a camera phone from 2005 trying to film you. You got to make sure, and your audio. If you don't have good sound and good visuals, I'm telling you, it doesn't work. I mean, you all know that, y'all here, but you all get what I'm saying. And hopefully those at home can understand what I'm saying too. Please make sure that your audio and your visuals are good. Okay.
So are y'all on the network or TV anywhere? Yes. Are y'all on any platform for TV?
That's what we're going to talk to you about.
Oh, well, let's do it. It's a wrap.
And tell them how to get to your stuff. There you go.
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Precious Health and Wellness, Facebook at Precious Health and Wellness, and on the MJ On Network as well.
That's right.
And Dewan said, don't be caught hitting her after hours. You got somebody.
Dewan said, reach out.
Reach out.
Bring that money back in.
And if you want what if you want the waist trainer?
Who wants a waist trainer?
Just whoever. What do they do?
If you want a waist trainer, you can order it directly from the website, precioushealthproducts.com, or you can order it from social media as well.
And y'all know the quote around here: we don't support black, we buy black.
Come on now. Yes. Well, all I gotta say is, when you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see her.
Period.
Okay?
We're black.
When you see me, you don't see him. Get that fucking clear. Wonzer.
Not how that goes.
But really quick, even though he didn't ask me yet, but I'm sure he was. I know you was, but I'm just gonna help you out real quick. Save all this. I'm gonna save all this for you.
Glad to have you back.
So Shay sorry. You know, I'm so used to multitasking.
Okay.
All right, so to find me or to check me out, ShayOnMyGod.com. That's ShayOmygod. And yeah, I had to be different. I'm not the OMG. I'm the OMYGOD. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Same thing, ShayOmygod. And to book me, you can go to ShayOnMyGod.com as well. And you can go to A Trusted Lifestyle on Instagram. Follow us and a Photo Booth 360. I'm doing it all, baby. Come on, look me up. Let's go.
Okay, and I do want to say one more page that I have,
go ahead.
because this is what got all this started too. Follow me, get plugged in. The letter N. I am on Instagram and Facebook. Follow me, get plugged in.
The letter
N.
N.
Because you do get plugged in when you follow me and you get with me. I have 4 magazines. You know what I'm saying? I got the network.
Now you single too?
It's complicated.
yeah. It's some dudes at home going, this that bullshit right here.
No.
I ain't married.
I'm
she
not
ain't
married.
married. She ain't married.
Right.
What
You
you mean?
engaged. You close enough.
I'm engaged.
You might as well say she's married.
Yeah, he just ain't going got the ring yet.
Right. There you go.
Right.
Just when you get back from LA, I'll buy you.
Yeah. But it's time for all that for us. You know, we done been all out there and all that kind of stuff. We on some different stuff right now.
Some different stuff. I like that.
You don't.
I'm married to MJ on Network and Jarita Magazine and Legacy Magazine.
There you go.
Yeah.
What is
Jarita
Jarita?
Magazine is my Jarita is my last name.
Oh, it's
and
like
I have a magazine.
Without the
So I have a magazine that's called Jarita Magazine. It's for entrepreneurs, people, you know, that in the entertainment industry, CEOs, managers, you know, and little stories here and there about different people and what they're doing. Now I also have a magazine called Legacy Magazine. It's an MJO Network Legacy Magazine. It only comes out once a year. Okay, so you got to be pretty something to go in there, and then you know I'm getting ready to produce the first kids magazine next month. Excuse me.
When's the release of the next one for the magazine?
Legacy magazine, January of next year.
Oh, January. Okay, so then. Okay.
Yes. So you meeting me just in time.
Yes. Get me
But,
into a January edition.
Yes. I just want to say, you know, I want to thank God and give God a glory because there's so much that try to stop me from all of this, and I never really thought that, you know, this was going to happen the way it did. You know, it's not your plan. It's always God's plan.
Always.
Well, I have a question. I'm sorry. I stepped out.
No.
Do you guys do events? Like, do you have like a pop-up event where you have?
Oh, yeah, we have events.
Okay.
She do events. I do events. We all get together.
Waist trainer does an event.
Yes.
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 Fellas, you get one. Don't tell the homies you got it on though. That ain't gonna be a good look for you.
It can be a secret. It's not for everyone to know when you're wearing it. You just wear it when you're working out.
They're gonna know when you start looking like Kim Kardashian.
We know fat to skinny. We gonna know.
Wear a big hoodie over it. We can't
You
tell.
ain't gonna be.
Don't hug nobody.
Yeah,
Feel like you got a bulletproof vest.
So what happened when the girl come up? You got a waist trainer on. That's gonna be, hey, what's this? Shut up.
She walking around looking like a squeezed toothpaste bottle. Like, oh, you got a waist trainer on?
Yeah, the men and
You start looking like Amber
the
Rose,
men,
I'ma know.
yeah, they don't wear it as long as the women. You're absolutely right. It's not made to like contour their body into that type of woman's body. It's just
So all of them are that price, the $98.
no. I have one that's 98. I have one that is for your abdominal and your thighs. And that one's
No,
one's a
Speedy,
little,
you
a
go
little
and get in
more.
there, my nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you talking about?
And you got one for Speedy's neck. You got a neck trainer.
You see, you got a forehead trainer on.
Wait a minute, who are y'all? How long y'all been around? How long y'all this radio?
That's pretty good.
How long y'all been around?
We've been doing a radio show. What, 4 years now, Nick?
That's dope.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So all y'all always on the set?
No.
This is
K-Dot,
Virtuous.
Tony's
Nice
first
to meet
time.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a newbie. He's virgin.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't
crack the
ready for
seal.
all
He
this.
wasn't ready for it.
Okay. I
He's
wasn't
quiet.
ready for all this either, but you know.
And
it's a
Wonzer is our
comedy
regular
show.
on
Have to
Monday.
Get ready.
Okay, yeah.
And then K-Dot's one of our regulars as well. But,
Okay, y'all pretty cool. We really
Thank you.
appreciate
I'm glad we got
that.
your
Thank you, know
approval.
what I'm saying?
I was worried.
Dude.
I want a waist trainer.
I know.
Yeah, shout out to Dewan. He's at home
You
right
know,
now.
shout outs to Dewan Leverett, and actually, what I would do, I'm going to send.
Say my name. Say my name again.
I do
Put some
want
bass
to.
on my name.
I do want to shout out the Faces of Rap Mothers because
Of what?
the Faces of Rap Mothers from the
Rap
event.
Mothers.
Faces of Rap Mothers?
Yes.
Rats?
Yes.
R-A-T?
Candy.
Rap,
I want to.
like
Yes.
R.A.P..
Shout out
Oh,
to
Rap
Candy.
Mothers.
Yes. Shout out to Candy, and that was one reason why we were here for the what is it? Comedy Shella comedy event.
Cella.
Right.
Cella.
So that's
like
why
how she
we
said
was
it.
here.
Cella.
And then she came to support us.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, she had no idea, and she found out like maybe 5 days, and she showed up in Cali,
And
and
she was passing out her flyers
what's up.
and about her network.
oh yeah, I always pass out my flyers. I carry them flyers everywhere I go. What'd she say?
We only been open 5 days.
It's
Y'all been
sticky.
open since
Yeah,
the beginning.
since January. These motherfuckers ain't shut
Since
down
COVID
not
got
one
here.
fucking time.
Oh,
And ain't
yeah.
nobody got
Oh,
COVID.
yeah.
That's the fucked up part.
No,
Everybody-
Atlanta got COVID.
I mean, but
Not for
It's-
real. It
yeah,
wasn't
it's a little bit
crazy.
of everywhere.
It wasn't crazy,
Yeah.
but Atlanta was open and doing the damn thing the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, we shut
They
down for
never
maybe
shut
3
down.
months. No, it was maybe 3 months. I remember
I know
my
I
pockets
shut
feeling
down.
a little thinner.
Yeah.
I shut down.
You know,
and
I'm in
I didn't even know
entertainment.
how to come back out.
wow.
I had to really force myself and talk to some
You gotta
people.
get DeJuan
I
to
was
get you out.
paranoid and everything.
Shout out to DeJuan.
Get some wine.
Bitches! That's all I
Yeah,
get.
because you know what?
$98.
Where it is to protect you.
Yeah. That's all
I
I
don't-
keep hearing. DeJuan.
Listen.
Bitches!
Leave the wine alone.
Let me
man.
tell you.
Giving them a hard time.
Nothing.
Have your
gonna
waist
be-
trainers on in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, bitches.
What's his name? The reason why I
Speedy.
shut down because I have another business.
Speedy.
Speedy. Can y'all please stop? Speedy.
Bitches!
Where you got that name from?
Speedy. Still doing it. Speedy.
You got to tell me where you got that name from.
The reason why
I'll tell
I was scared and shut down because I have a model management called I Want to Be a Model Too. So I dealt
Hilarious.
with a lot of females and males, and I was scared to put in
Sound like it was a
kids.
special
And
kid.
you know, you don't want nobody to say, "Oh, I caught Cobra at her event." You're not getting ready to say that about my event.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just shut everything down. You know,
Yeah.
and that's when the MJO network.
You
came
look
in.
good too.
But I'm telling
So I
you,
just shut
entertainment was.
Nick, you
Speedy.
gotta, hold on. You gotta hear it.
What she
Speedy.
He
say?
said, when you walk there, everybody say, you look good too. Keep going, bitch.
Oh,
Bitches! Wait,
I want to be a model too.
Y'all better come to this radio station. I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna have to be ready because they ain't gonna be playing.
when you get home, DeJuan gonna be like, really? That's what
Yeah,
we
he's
doing now?
he's actually here. He flew here with me. So,
He not here.
Um,
get your
no,
money.
No, he
he's
didn't
not
even come.
He's in Cali.
We wish he would have, but this was a girl thing.
Girls
Day
thing.
out.
Girls
So,
Day out.
Yeah.
So, but he
That's
sent
the one.
me a text since he hear his name a lot. So
Yes,
he
he
said
does.
complimentary waist trainers for everyone in the room.
Good, because
Oh,
I ain't
yeah.
got $98.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna hold you to it too.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna hold my
I already
stomach
have
in too.
I got
Oh well, Anthony Wonzer wants to know: does his waist trainer come with a V-neck? Because that's all. V-neck.
So it's only the waist,
need a
not
half
the
waist
one that goes all the way up on your chest.
Oh yeah, it's not a full body. You
No,
don't
not
get a
the
full
full
body.
body trainer.
He obviously has no idea how they work.
It's
That's a
different.
good thing.
You gonna pull it up to
Oh,
your neck.
okay.
It's still half
But you
body.
know, they make this stuff for men. It's nothing to be embarrassed about because
No.
you do have men that wants
No,
to
look,
be a
this is
little
where the
thin
embarrassment
here.
come in. It's time to fuck. Now you gotta maybe
Oh,
zip
yeah,
me back.
excuse
No, zip me
that
down,
language
zip me
on,
down.
my
No, take the snaps
profile.
loose, bitch. Is it snaps or zipper?
It's definitely an adult show.
You got
It has
lines in
snaps
your
on
Yeah,
it
you
and
got.
zippers.
Now I got some fake lines right here because I didn't. Hold on, bitch.
Yeah, it
I
has
love
the
you.
ab lines.
And then here's the other side of that. Now it's time to get up after I got done fucking. Hey, go on, zip me
you
up,
know
baby.
what?
Go on,
That's
zip-
right.
Right there, tight, it's tight.
You can zip it up yourself. It's in
I
the
can
front.
Is it in the front?
Yeah, it's in the
That's
front.
not gonna look good. Hey, I'll call you tomorrow.
He got to stuff. You mean he got to stuff his stomach in there like this? That ain't-
Nip tuck.
It's easier for the men, but for the women, yeah, some of them have to lay down and put it on, and then I
He
have
can
to
zip his
stuff.
stomach up in his waist trainer.
Yeah, no, for the men,
version with the string, with the shoestring.
That's a corset, baby. That's a corset. That's still for women.
You out there tricking?
That's nice.
You got that long ass zipper. They like, girl, he got a big one. It's taking forever for him to zip them pants.
He got an Audi.
Y'all so funny.
You got to Speedy look like a
Now,
Wild Wild
did
West
you design
prostitute.
the waist trainer?
Am I blushing?
Oh, well,
He said what?
It's something.
What he said?
I'm not blushing. What?
I said she gonna have Speedy looking like a Wild Wild West prostitute.
I would never do that.
You gonna be in a brothel?
Speedy gonna spin around like this.
Look, we needed this.
I ain't lying, we did.
That way I can go ahead and chill that wine and pop that
Oh
bottle.
yeah, we got some wine. We gotta really toast to this.
Well,
He gonna get a brothel.
In a brothel.
Speedy gonna go buy.
He gonna be the head. He gonna be the head whore.
Speedy gonna go buy. He gonna go to buy some
but I was
pussy.
just
Look like a
saying.
prostitute. Hey,
He gonna be the mama.
untie me.
He gonna be the mama of the house.
They gonna
Well, he
tell you to take
crying.
off both your waist trainers. They be like, take that
So,
forehead one
fellas,
off
if you
too.
want to get the waist trainer,
Speedy
they
gonna
got
have on the zip up and the tie one.
they got zip
You gotta
up.
put your foot on his
That
back.
blue thing. That blue thing saying on it.
You gotta step on his neck to unzip it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not a cool way to take that off.
Gotta hold his breath to take it off.
You gotta wait till she go to the bathroom, and then you gotta hurry up, and then they get
But
caught.
ideally, you should
gotta
take it
stop.
off after you finish your workout.
What if you
Are
fall
guys
asleep in
planning
it?
on working out?
No, you're not. It's so uncomfortable.
You
Yeah,
can fall
You gotta
asleep.
step on. You gotta step
Yeah,
on
it's
his
very
stomach and pump the air out, and then unzip it.
Right.
As soon as he put his on, he gonna pass out.
Well,
Y'all are
then,
crying.
welcome to our world.
Can't breathe.
Yeah.
His lungs
No,
gonna shut down.
this how the show is all the time.
Yeah, I tell
You
y'all.
think
We needed this though.
well, just show you how it goes.
It's gonna push his navel out.
Gonna make your butt look
No, it's gonna make
I'm
his
gonna show
chest
you how it
pop
goes.
more.
Nick, what did they say in the chat room? Because they're worse than these motherfuckers. They
What
here.
is
Man, call in, man. If y'all
Call in about the
if you're a
waist
dude
trainers.
and you wore a waist trainer before, you want
You don't have, or you don't have to
Call
say
in.
beyond
Yeah.
fit. Let
So
us know.
as soon as you
You
had
had
that
no
last
idea they were gonna be stuck on your waist trainer, did they?
Oh, Precious Health
Yeah,
and
that waist
Wellness.
trainer.
Order one.
Precious health and wellness.
Yes.
Yes.
as soon as you zip Speedy's up, his draw's gonna get real hot.
You know, the more you laugh, the more your little sleeves keep going up. It's like somebody got to take your blood right
I'm
now.
happy they didn't go to restaurant. They would have been on.
He about to go for a smoke.
It is Roll Out Live. Number to call into is 818-914-4087. The ladies are in the building. And then when...
Wait, are you guys basketball fans at all?
I like basketball.
Because
I
the,
like
at
basketball.
the Atlanta
You know,
Hawks.
before you answer that question, Speedy's headband is also a waist trainer.
He got a zipper on the back.
That's what happened.
Well,
I'm
I'm good. I'm
used to
proud of
be.
him.
These
So
are-
remember I told you about timing? Timing is...
These Oshkosh Bagosh jokes.
Yeah. Shout out to 3 Buttons. Look here.
So you guys been watching the games?
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually this season.
The Atlanta Hawks are in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Are they?
Yeah.
They won
Shocker,
last
right?
That
Last
is a
night.
shocker. That's like the Detroit Pistons. It's like what?
Right.
Or the Lions.
Yeah, that's
No,
she right.
it's like,
she right.
Trey Young was
Yeah.
Trey Young was
playing
cooking. He was cooking.
You guys know who
lights
Trey
out
Young
last
is?
night.
Yes.
He wasn't cooking. That nigga was like 3, 4. What game was y'all watching?
But I'm talking about throughout the series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
throughout the
He's
summer.
been,
He did his
been an
thing. Yeah.
incredible story.
I mean, he got hit that long 3 from the end.
Has Atlanta ever won a championship? Oh
No.
yeah,
None, none of those teams have.
No.
not Atlanta.
Yes, they had Bob Pettit.
How long ago was that? Who?
No, the
No,
Hawks.
none
The
of
Hawks.
those- no,
The
none
Hawks
of
are
the-
not our original team.
Yeah,
they came
like
from
none
the
of-
ABA.
came
They were
from
still
the-
called the Hawks though.
none
But
of
they were
those-
in the ABA.
They still won.
That's
yeah,
not the
but
NBA.
That's not the
NBA
same
doesn't
thing.
didn't carry
Yeah,
it
it's
over.
I'm almost certain.
Because
Let
it's
me
the
double check
Hawks,
this. I know
it's
the Hawks won.
Indiana.
No,
Let me
nobody
check.
won.
Let me
It's
check.
Hawks, Indiana, New Jersey,
Let me check.
and there were some other teams that got dissolved. But I think they only took 4 teams.
It's just nobody. They
Yeah,
none
Atlanta.
of the 4 teams that are in have won the championship
Ever.
ever.
And out of the 4 teams, there's 3 black coaches. Shout out to that.
Ooh.
Well, shout out to all my
Motherfucker.
clients that play for the
Salute.
Atlanta Hawks. I have nothing negative
Oh,
to
you got
say.
you got clients? Wait a minute, some brothers wearing the waist trainer on the court?
I listen. I have clients. I have
She
clients
does
who
more
are-
than just the waist trainers,
by the
y'all.
way.
Remember,
Also, the escort.
health and wellness.
The Hawks
She
won in
does
58.
health and wellness
Yeah, that's
too.
ABA.
No,
though.
NBA. They won the NBA in 58. Prior to that, they were in
The ABL.
St. Louis. They were St. Louis Hawks.
St. Louis.
And then when they went to NBA, they moved to Atlanta, and they actually
Yeah.
won.
The ABL.
I think the second year or third year. They
All right,
did.
so they were the St. Louis. I forgot what it's called. No.
Yeah, St. Louis Hawks. Yeah,
Is the Hawks?
yeah, St. Louis Hawks.
St. Louis waist trainers.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the Hawks,
Health
the
and
Hawks
wellness
might get
waist
some money this year.
Well, Ben Simmons is trash.
Trees ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Simmons kind
Nick
of
said he's gonna be traded.
Oh, for sure, he done.
Yeah, but he can't stay in Philly. Like the fans are just too
Well,
aggressive.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Philadelphia fans are ratty.
Oh yeah, they dragged him after the game.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, on Instagram they dragged him.
Well, you can't pass you can't pass that ball in the paint to somebody else, even though.
Why my
you got-
cousins say I'm an honest hoe and all my hoes is honest. Remember when we was talking about him working the burlesque? I just not reading it. I'm
Honest
sorry.
hoe
Yeah,
and
I'm
all
an
my
honest
hoe
hoe,
hoes.
right.
Remember,
Honest
But
hoe.
that's
Harlem
a
Nights.
Christian.
Harlem Nights.
line.
When we was talking about you working the burlesque,
Oh,
were you
yeah.
working in a whole house having your waist trainer on?
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm just reading it. I'm sorry.
In the whole house.
yeah, don't read the chat room. Them motherfuckers is absolutely crazy as cat shit.
That's why I'm an honest hoe and all my hoes.
Yeah, they.
The Hawks didn't win under Dominique
Nah.
Wilkins.
Hell no, Michael Jordan was playing there.
He won a
And
dunk
then when it
contest.
wasn't Michael Jordan, it was Larry Bird. They couldn't get past Boston.
Yeah, he had Detroit, Jordan, Bird.
And then when he got past Boston, Jordan there. And then
He was one of
Detroit.
those greats that never
Then he got
got
traded to the
rings.
Clippers.
Then he blew his Achilles out, and Jerry curl dried up, and after that it was over. Nigga.
So hey, he never even got to a finals. No,
Highlight for them.
So it could be the Clippers. I think Phoenix is
Phoenix.
man.
Shout out to Chris Paul.
Phoenix cooking.
Without Chris Paul, that little youngster came in and put work in.
Booker always
I was
been tight.
surprised when Brooklyn got eliminated. I was like,
Yeah, everybody. That was consensus that Brooklyn would win it all,
I think-
especially when the Lakers got.
It's
stomped
James
out.
Harden's fault.
but they never had the big
Was
three
it?
healthy at the same
At-
time.
at
Every
all.
team James Harden on, they
It was-
lose, nigga.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He the only common denominator, nigga. Like, he get to the team. Hey, man. Happened in the
Now you gotta
Rockets.
here's the cold part. Now you got to do it all over again.
But the beard, he can score at will, man.
Not in the playoffs. I don't know.
He was injured, you know.
Hey,
He
man,
wasn't at
every year,
100%.
he does the exact same thing every year in the playoff. He just don't score the way he does in so you can say, there's no way your hamstring is messed up you play 58 minutes. There's no way.
That can be sore.
Or he wasn't taking advantage of what he could
How
because
you play 58 minutes of
I could
basketball?
jog.
You gonna play 50 in an NBA game?
Jogging, yeah.
I just think he was scared, man.
Yeah, that he pulled his hamstring.
Nah, I think he was scared.
No, he pulled his hamstring.
I just think he was scared. He went shooting no threes and nothing. It don't take no hamstring to shoot a three.
Who?
James Harden. I think he was scared, man.
K. Dot played B-ball.
So can the Clippers get past
No,
Phoenix?
Not
I
if
think-
Chris Paul play.
I think
I'm not a Clipper fan, so
said
like
if
it's Lake Show all day, every day. They need to lose.
if they can go 7 games and Kawhi can come back, maybe.
Yeah.
'Cause I think Chris Paul's a dog.
Yeah, they need Kawhi probably for whatever that game 7. If they go game 7, then you're gonna need Kawhi.
And can we all agree that Kevin Durant is not better than LeBron James?
I can agree.
Can we all agree on that after seeing what just happened over the weekend?
Tell
I mean, what happened, though?
DeJuan to call it.
Yeah, tell DeJuan.
Yeah, 818.
Call in.
I know, KD is a killer, man.
I'm not
He
gonna.
is a
He's
killer.
not a LeBron.
He's a great
He's not
scorer,
LeBron.
but they asked KD to carry that team, and he couldn't do it. LeBron James been doing this 18.
Well, he lost his supporting cast. He lost
Yeah.
Kyrie.
LeBron been doing this 18 years.
They would have
man.
beat them with Kyrie and without James Harden.
LeBron James won with the Cavaliers, man, with no Kyrie Irving out there.
LeBron James took
Come
the
on,
Cavs
man.
all the way to the finals in what year?
With
The
no
year
help.
that the
With no
Spurs
Kevin
swept them.
Love.
Yeah,
With
no,
no
I'm
Kevin
talking
Love
about
or Kyrie.
I'm talking about before
When they got
that.
Oh, you
swept.
talking about the first time?
Yeah, by himself.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
With
but
Don,
you're talking about
hold on.
25-year-old.
With
So
Danielle,
LeBron
what though?
James,
He
you
He's
know?
still the
he
same.
has
He's still
nobody
good.
on that
it was
team.
Danielle Marshall.
man.
Anderson, what's his name?
Yep. Anderson Varejao.
Y'all don't even know their names.
Nobody.
You're like,
Drew,
who?
Drew
You know
Gooden.
that guy.
Oh yeah, they did have Drew Good. Drew Good was balling though.
Come on,
He
man.
was balling.
Come on.
Have you guys been as disappointed in Paul George as I have? But the last 2 games he stepped up. But he had to.
It's when you call yourself playoff P is where you gonna
He didn't
take
call
it.
himself that, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah,
He
you
Called
can't.
himself that
You can't
last
give your-
year.
you
in
can't
the
give yourself
bowl.
a
and last year
nickname.
he
that he's
booted.
playoff P,
He
and that's
told
when
me,
he took
told
the
me.
L, and it's been downhill ever since.
I see. The thing with me is this though. I feel like when other teams play amazing and y'all barely win, that's not a good sign. And I feel like the last game, the Suns played a really, really spectacular game, and
Devin Booker, man.
the Clippers kind of played their normal game, and they almost won that game. So if I was the Suns, I'd be a little worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But they were balling, and if you got Paul playing, the game's probably not that close because he's not gonna let it get too close.
yeah, but I think Rondo gonna get under Chris Paul's skin. He got a thing for Rondo. They don't like each other.
Is that right?
And I think because they came out the same year, but I think Rondo because he got more rings than Chris Paul.
0 rings. That's why I said now if Phoenix get there, Chris Paul gonna make sure he get that ring because he know he's not coming back.
Who they gonna play if they get there? The Bucks?
Probably the Bucks.
They not playing the Hawks. Ain't no way. Sorry, Atlanta. Ain't no way Atlanta going to the finals.
You act like it's personal to us.
I don't know.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
And
Y'all
Gallinari.
They are scrappy, man. They have gotten by everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
And one last Houston player on the team. What's his name in the middle? The big center. Still playing.
That's sad. James Harden at home.
Yeah,
Boy,
James
look
Harden
at
at
that.
It is
Look
Monday.
at
Yeah,
that.
home
I think somebody's gonna call. I think DeJuan gonna call in. He gonna check all of us about his motherfucking manhood. I wish you motherfuckers.
If you look
Or
at my
it's gonna
girl's
be
waist trainer one more
bitches.
DeJuan Leverett.
Waist trainers.
818-914-4087 is the number to call into.
Now, is that also a waist trainer?
No, this is.
Oh, what you got on
What
there?
you showing off?
Oh no, this is a fanny pack.
Just a fanny pack.
That's where the money at. That's where the money at.
That's
You
where
make
the
your
money resides.
You make your own
right?
fanny packs?
Money resides.
Excuse me?
You make your own fanny pack?
No.
Oh, you gotta get some
But that
fanny
might be
packs.
something.
Yeah.
I love Atlanta. I gotta tell you, ladies.
You do?
Every time I go there, I always have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Glad
I've
you
worked
do.
there. I played there. My sister lived there for many years. My sister who lives outside of Detroit.
Come on now.
Yeah. So
D10.
I have great affection for the ATL.
What's the
I'm
best
still
place
working
to
on mine.
Well, I know.
What's the best place to eat in Atlanta?
I like juicy crabs.
Oh, okay. Nah.
I love
You
juicy
real
crabs.
passionate about them, aren't you?
What if it's not seafood? Let's try something else. What if it's not
Well,
seafood?
I'll give y'all one, and it's black-owned, slutty vegan.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
Bloody vegan.
When I
It's
tell
good.
when I
It's good
tell you,
food.
I'm a y'all can see I'm a chicken
I
beef
can never get to the
steak
No.
ribs
Line
girl,
be so
right?
long.
But this is though the lines do be long, you gotta catch it.
does, yeah.
But Slutty Vegan has vegan hamburgers, vegan fries, and they when I tell you it's delicious, she used the look. I'm such a fat girl. I'm sorry. She used the Hawaiian rolls as her bun.
That's
The
why.
Hawaiian rolls, they're sweet. You know they're. Mouth getting water already. But I'm
You
serious.
reverse engineered her ingredients.
Baby, stop playing. No, but she really is phenomenal, and she's become such a multi. Well, I don't know if she's multi-millionaire yet, but she's making those. She's
And this
making
is
those steps.
downtown ATL?
She's ever. She got like 3 or 4 locations.
Yeah, she has
Okay.
three
No, she
three
definitely making
locations,
money, 'cause
And
Chris
she-
Paul
and she has a
bought-
food truck.
He bought the whole store out for Father's Day.
Oh, he did?
Who did?
Chris Paul.
Oh, okay. And she used to have
Great.
the trucks, the actual trucks that go around, and that's what got her started, the actual food trucks. And from there, she got storefronts, and she's all over. Midtown, she's
Slutty
she's all
vegan.
over. Slutty vegan. It's really
All right,
delicious.
you go to ATL, y'all. The ladies have
Vegan
co-signed.
shrimp. I'm like, how do you do that?
What
Vegan
is a
bacon?
vegan shrimp? It's still a shrimp?
No,
That's what I said.
Or
I'm
just
like,
cauliflower?
If it's a
I don't know, but it's
Cut to
delicious.
look like a shrimp.
Yeah.
Speedy, can I go off topic for a
Yeah,
second?
go right
It's
ahead.
delicious.
Is Kevin Samuels very popular in ATL? Or
Are you talking to me?
question.
Or
All
to
three
somebody?
ladies.
Oh, you looked at me,
That's a
so
good
you know I'd be
question.
like dead on. Like I could like, what you
That is a good
say?
question.
I don't know who that is.
Yo, you
I'm
don't-
still 2 years
He ain't
in.
told you about yourself yet?
I'm only 2 years in.
Oh,
to
Kevin
Atlanta.
Samuels. I know.
What about you,
Who the hell is
Kevin?
Kevin Samuels?
So
He
I'm
had
googling him now because
Oh,
I
you
So
guys
she don't
have
know
no
either.
idea. You,
Yeah,
okay,
so who
well,
is Kevin Samuels?
He tells women they ain't shit.
Well, that's why I don't know who he is because I know I'm shit. I'm shit.
we don't
That's
know.
why y'all hadn't heard of him.
There you go. Because we don't listen to that.
But he-
He gives
he's-
relationship advice
We
to
don't
women, and he's
play
very
that.
popular.
Oh, okay. Well, he's
And
not that
He supposedly
popular.
tells it how it is, you know.
Oh,
I
okay.
seen him the other day on Instagram, and I just scrolled right on past.
he's a bit of a
Vlad TV.
phenomenon in
Yeah.
in the world of.
I always
Well,
find it.
congratulations to him.
Yeah, well,
I just wonder if you knew about him. If you,
No, I did
how-
not.
Okay.
I always
Made him
find it
famous more
very hard,
times
and you guys are beautiful sisters. And
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
It's so weird, and we have a friend of ours, I won't say her name, that one man could tell y'all one negative thing and y'all believe it. All of us in here could go, "You look beautiful," and you'll go, yeah.
Oh, you
But-
talking about Kelly?
Hilarious.
I don't know what woman you're talking about because
No,
I
no,
showed
I'm
me
saying,
like, thank you.
I'm saying,
I worked hard.
but,
I
but
worked
there's
that
some
thing.
women who, once that one negative person say something, they hold on to that. It could just be that person's insecurities about the
Come on
person
now.
they went, and they'll say, "Well, you look like whatever," and then next thing their whole day is shot off. Where brothers all day are probably going, "Hey, beautiful, hey, how you doing?" And no one's hearing that. So I don't know if you have a class for that.
Yeah, well, I have maybe about 300 to 400 women that I
One of them.
give counseling to, and I give them the self-esteem, behavior modification counseling, things
Can
of
I,
that
can
nature.
I say something?
And,
Well, let her finish first.
Yeah, let her
well,
I'll let you finish.
Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. And
Next time you
I
tell
talk
them
to them a
something.
lot about self-esteem. So I mean, you're right. You do have women that may feel that way. One person could take their self-esteem away, but that's what the
How do you
counseling
correct
is
it?
for.
Because I know for guys, like they could clown me, I can clown him. We just, whatever. But you could, some women, and maybe
women.
just, I don't want to say it's just a
lying.
woman
Like,
thing.
don't sit up here and say y'all.
Dude's not that sensitive.
No, you niggas are sensitive, but you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna say it in front of no women.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Most
care.
of the time, when
Yeah,
niggas-
males are
listen,
very
most of the
sensitive.
time when they do stuff like that, it's because they not happy with their self.
Yes.
Come on now.
They're jealous. They're envy. I grew up with people not liking me and calling me all kind of names. But I know today, I didn't know when coming up, being a child, They were jealous.
Yes.
They was
Very.
envy. They wasn't happy about their self.
And they have to flat.
And then you got some people that are bullies. That's just what they do.
Wonzer.
V-neck
bully.
But you know,
shut up.
but I'm
You did.
really, always knew I was a beautiful woman, a beautiful child. It's just that people wasn't accepting. And some people just intimidated.
Yeah, and that's just
it.
their nature.
We're all made in
It's just
God's
their
image.
nature.
Yeah.
So I know I've never met Cal. I've never seen the show until my son brought it up to me. I don't get it that someone wants to be on the show. And there was a young lady came
Well, he
here.
probably done been through something.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna raise my hand like I'm in school.
That's all.
Let me tell y'all
definitely
something. What I've noticed and what I've learned.
He done been through something.
Attention is the worst drug that's out here.
Right.
So if I can get on what's his name?
That's
Kevin
how you
Samuels.
get his attention.
That guy's show, and he got millions of followers. Guess what I'm gonna do if I want that attention?
Right.
Get on his show and act like the worst woman in the world, like I don't know nothing, like oh I'm such a bad, whatever the play up
That's
is, right?
what he doing.
Then that's what I'm gonna do in order to get that attention or get those followers. Because guess what people gonna start doing after that?
Following
you,
Right.
following your
That's
story.
what he doing
Because
it for.
and pity, if you want to play the pity card, then guess what? People gonna look at, oh baby, you're beautiful, you got this. People want to encourage other people because it's in their heart, right?
Right.
For most people that are good people. So of
Right.
course they want to pay that pity card, and that's what they're gonna do if they got that.
Well,
attention.
generally,
That's
his
what they
his subject matter is he talks to women about what they want in life and what they want from a partner.
Okay.
And generally, these women that call into his show or appear on his Instagram, they want a man who makes
Six
figures and up. And
That's such a
not
facade.
And they're at Taco Bell.
exactly.
And he has to be this tall.
And so he lets them know in very frank terms that perhaps this is not the life that you're
Now, see, if it was
set
put
up
that
for.
way, I think everybody would be more receptive to that than just saying.
They pretty much will tell him what
That's
they
being
want.
Specific about it.
They'll pretty much tell him what they want. Like
we
they
got what he was demeaning though. We got it.
they'll tell him what they want, and then based on their qualifications that they want, they'll tell them they're not qualified to get that. Like if you want a man that makes six figures, you automatically want a man that's in the top 10%. So if this man's in the top 10%, why would he want you? Right?
Or I said a better way of saying that, and I've said it before here on the show.
They said, hold up.
Wait, no. The better way of saying that is going, if you write a list of the man you want, and you have 10 things, does that man have you on his list? That's what you have to look at. If you got, he needs this, he ain't handle kids, and then you got kids, and you got this and the other, that's a hell of a thing for somebody to go, okay,
I agree.
I agree.
And also,
I agree with
if
that.
you want one of these men who make that kind of money, you're eliminating 90% of available men who make a good living, who might make $75,000. Trust me, that's pretty good dough in most places in this country. You
Especially if
making
you know how to manage it
75
right.
grand? Hey, you know that's a pretty decent
we can
living.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
You don't have to answer this personally, but just generally speaking, especially since one of y'all's man is listening. Do you feel that a man is supposed to pay your half of the rent or the mortgage and pay for your this and pay for your that? Is he supposed to be a man and do all these
the
things?
answer you trying to get,
Well,
you're not
listen.
gonna get when you serve it like that.
Do all of the quotes.
Like you don't really want that, right?
Generally speaking, not for you, but for other women,
If
do
they
you
want
feel
to
like
pay all the bills, because I have been in that situation
Come on now.
where they pay all the bills.
Yep.
They brought the car, they give you money to
Yep.
do this and that. That's fine. But I was raised to be independent, and I don't mind paying half.
There you go.
Yep.
Come on in here.
Ooh.
That's just it. I
Right
don't
now.
mind helping.
You're going to come off the
I
shelf
don't mind
real
paying
fast.
my half. But if I get that one man who wants to pay
You need to hear that.
without, I did have one that had consequences for paying everything.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Bring it up in
Okay.
arguments.
Yeah.
Arguments.
Everything.
I bought you that Wonder
relationship,
Woman necklace,
But I also
and you gonna
had
talk.
one that paid everything. It was nothing behind it.
seriously.
This
That's
nigga
just who
Wonzer
he
having a
was.
moment.
So, but I really think every woman should be able to handle
The
their
Wonder
own
Woman necklace.
because sometimes men can't do it either. They be broken.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this
You
dude.
gotta hold them
Would
up
you?
too.
Okay.
Weirdo.
So would you ever pay 100% of the bills for the men?
For a
I've done
certain length of time.
But he didn't put
Huh?
a time limit on you.
Yeah.
But Listen.
Whoa, I heard a lot of stuttering.
Whoa,
we're stuttering over there now.
No.
Let me clarify
Because a man got to be a man now.
Now, hold on.
See, now he got to be a man.
You don't want
Now he got to be a man. Now he got to be a man.
No, you got this.
When he bought you that Wonder Woman,
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Let me just ask you a question, okay?
I was holding on.
Because this is my thing,
A year
right?
is too long, though.
Hold on, sis. This is my thing, right?
Okay.
Because I understand it's culturally, right? But this is
Right.
We've been quoting a good scripture all day today.
Exactly.
So
Let's get
let's
to
bring
it.
it full circle.
Come on now.
okay?
Come on now.
The good book says, talks about a virtuous woman.
What?
Exactly.
And it says, who can find a virtuous woman, right?
Wow.
But
Come on
this is
now.
the thing. We never, as a people, I'm not saying you guys, stop to figure out what that means. What is a virtuous woman? The Bible actually identifies it,
Not voluptuous.
right? A virtuous. So check this out.
Okay, go.
A virtuous woman is much like a woman, much like you guys, right?
Right.
Who's creating their own business, bringing their own stuff to the table, but she's also taking care of her husband, taking care of the household,
The kids.
take care of everything. She can do it all. That's why the Bible says, who can find one like this?
Right.
Who can find a woman who's going to do all of that and be submissive to that man?
Right.
That was the challenge. Hold on.
That is the challenge.
So that's what I'm saying. So I just, as a people, right, I just don't want us to lose that women should take pride,
Right.
in being a virtuous woman. It's not a bad thing.
It's not.
Because as a man, right, we do that. We don't require a woman to come to the table with half. All we need is you to be a respectable woman.
I tell you,
But
they
you got
can
some
have
men
you out there
that
on
do
the corner.
require.
And be able to trust you, right? But I'm saying culturally, we don't require the woman.
Yeah.
When a man gets money, he don't look around the table and say, "Well, how much you make a year?" Oh, you don't make half, so I can't date you. But I just think it's a bad practice in culture for us as black people,
Right.
depending on where we come from.
Right.
For black women to do that to black
like,
men
you gotta
based
say
on
it,
where
though.
we come from, right?
Right.
That we should not look at each other and say, you know what, because you don't make enough money, I can't help you. When if the tables were reversed, we wouldn't say that to black people.
And I never did that.
And that's
Right.
that's one thing that
Actually-
Samuels talks about a lot is
Right.
that men generally don't care how much a woman earns.
Care less.
It is not part of the reason we choose a woman.
It's not a thing. We don't even consider it. It's like, hey, man, you work
We
at Target,
don't care.
Who
They don't
cares?
care
If you're on the
about your
fry machine at
accolades.
McDonald's
They
or you're
don't-
in
they
one of
don't
those
care
ivory
nothing
towers
about
at
your
IBM.
accomplishments. They
I've
don't
taken
care
one from
nothing
fries
about
at
none of that.
Yeah.
I've actually
For a short
I will
time.
say this, and I'm thankful to come from parents that have taught me that it's not necessarily about what a person have. It's about what will they do with what they have, and how are they willing to grow from that. So my thing is, if I'm with you and you working at
That's what your
McDonald's,
mama taught you,
I'm about
what
to
you-
teach
what
you
they
how
can
to
do
do everything in that store, and we about to go get our own store. I want to make sure you well equipped. I've been with men before that made less than me, worked at a car wash, but.
Your car was always clean.
No, and it was not. It was not.
Goddamn, man.
It was not.
You
And
didn't
I
come up
still-
to the job.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
not
nigga, I'm
always
coming
good.
by
But
it, too.
However, my thing is, I want to see the potential in you. And as your woman, if I
At
can't
least
see
knowing
that,
you'll get your hustle up.
I
You
know,
already know.
I know where you're about to go. Oh, Jesus.
I need
you're about
to.
to go.
But my thing is, I'm trying to pull you to get you there with me. Let's go
So
together.
let me ask you a question. What if, right? I don't want to do that.
Nick,
I got you.
No,
Okay.
whatever it may be.
Nick was with
Okay,
me.
whatever your dreams is, I'm with
Never
you.
mind.
What if? Okay,
Okay.
I like to do art, right?
Come on, I'm right there. I'm
That's
your
one
best
of my
friend.
passions, right? And I've done art professionally. I've actually been paid for art, right? I do not enjoy that at all, right?
Okay.
So I don't do it professionally. So what if I just do I work at Target, I'm the manager at Target, and I love to do my art on the side, and that's it. I'm satisfied with life. I don't want to have my own store. I don't want that.
Okay.
I just want to do my art, have my wife and kids, and just be cool. Is that good enough for you?
I want more. So for me, and that's okay. You're a good man, but you're not the man for me, and that's okay. And I've been through that.
Oh, she ain't talking to me directly.
Listen, I'm talking to whoever's out there. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all. No, I had to do that.
Right.
I've had to do that. I'm not a spring chicken. I am a grown woman, and I've had to walk away from relationships that I felt like okay, you're good in your way and what you're doing. You're good in your way and what you're doing. Yeah, but my ambition is not on your level. So I have to walk away and let you find the person that works for you. It's just not me.
I want to know why though.
Because I want more. I want it all. Whatever's supposed to be given to me, I'm a queen. I want it all. But if I have to hustle and grind and get it, I'm going to do it. I want my partner to do it with me. I want us in the trenches together.
Cheyenne, you can sit right there.
Caller,
what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, there's y'all out of Houston. What's going on?
God damn, nigga.
Hey, what up?
You ain't got another show to call?
Hey,
Hilarious.
You done on your lip?
let me talk dead. Stop embarrassing me.
Go ahead.
So look, that shit that Kevin Samuels said about a man don't care about what a woman makes is bullshit. If the man is actually doing something and is being productive, we don't care if we just trying to fuck. But if we're building a relationship or trying to get, somebody that has something to bring to the table, we do care.
I agree.
If we're really trying to build something. So
I mean,
if we're trying to hit, then yeah, we don't give a damn.
Yeah, I do believe we do care, but we're not looking at, well, how much you make because I'm making this and I need to make sure you can make as much. We don't even, it's not, I'm saying that's not in our mindset at the moment. You know what I mean?
Correct. No, that's what I'm saying. We don't look at like women. Well, a lot of women that are making good money are saying, "Well, I want a man to make what I'm making, to match what I'm making." Yeah, we don't do that, but we do want something brought to something brought to the table. I'm not trying to support a grown ass woman that ain't willing to do shit to help me.
Well,
because if something happens to me,
do
and I'm
you
not
got my
making
back?
the money that I was making, then we fucked up.
I feel you on that one. I definitely don't want no housewife right now. I can assure you.
Some men do though. It's some men do.
Some men do, but I know.
I can't do it.
I need somebody. We got to rock and roll.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Let's do it together.
I'll still be the housewife
somebody
too.
to match my drive.
Come on now.
That's what I need. I mean,
Can you drive?
The head on your shoulders to make money. That's what I need you to do. I'm not saying you need to make what I make, but I need to know that you can get out there and get it when it needs to be got.
Well, how patient are you? Because women ain't that patient.
Something happened to him. You gotta be able to jump in.
Say again?
How patient are you for that? Because women not that patient. For men. Like, how patient are you to wait on a woman to... What if her drive don't match your drive right now?
I mean, I'm not gonna wait for you to get it. I'm gonna know that in the dating process.
I'm just saying, like, what if the drive, like, I may be driven, but I may not be driven at the same time you are.
As long as you show me that you got drive, it doesn't have to be drive that I have, but as long as you show that you got drive and you're not just sitting on your ass waiting for something to happen, that's what's important to me.
No, I'm just saying, but like Nick said earlier, like, what if you're just content in your situation? And, like, are you okay with that?
No, I'm not. That's what I said. I just answered the question. As long as you're not just sitting on your ass and not doing anything.
But I'm not sitting on my
she
ass.
said if you just have...
I have a full-time job. I like to do what I do passionately on the side. I don't want to be as successful as maybe you are.
Yeah, she don't want her own
I'm more than
storefront.
willing to contribute and be a part of your success. Is that enough?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Again, you don't have to be as successful as me. As long as you're not sitting on your ass doing nothing.
But I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting on my ass. I have a job. I have a 9 to 5.
I'm cool with that. As long as you bring something to the table.
Okay. As long as you bring something to the table. All right, L.
Like, she wasn't cool with it. Like, I'm just saying if a man is cool with it.
Yeah. All right, L. We got that. So, thank you, brother. So I feel like everybody's questions was answered. I just always go to the when I ask a woman to do a list of the 10 things they want from a man. And then they go, that's the man I want. And then does that man have you on his list? Right. And if he doesn't, then you have to be willing to change some shit on your list.
I agree.
I just feel people have unrealistic expectations because of your experiences.
I agree.
Like, your experiences make you model what you want in your head, but that don't exist because ain't nobody perfect.
No, at all.
That person will never come.
I think out of a list of 10,
some people who
I feel if I could get 7, if I get 7.
What you do to try to make them better.
But you shouldn't try to make, like, that's my
Tell
thing.
them,
Like, I shouldn't have to be trying to make you
They
better.
gotta want it for themselves.
They gotta want it.
Isn't that always? Everybody is always who they are.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
But no, everybody.
Facade, because honey, they come fake at first.
Yeah, sometimes
they try to get
flip
you,
it, yeah.
and then you start seeing the real them after a few months because they can't.
Everybody meet the representative.
Because like, yeah, I want that girl.
Well, I think if you had a list of 10 things,
slide in there.
how far down are you willing to go? 6 out of 10?
Yeah, what are you willing to
How far are you willing to go
compromise
down?
for your
Yeah,
list?
6 out of 10, or
So here's my thing.
6. You have 10 things on the list.
Yeah. So here's my thing. Like you were saying, if I see that on that list, out of those 10 things, if there's like at least half,
You got 5 of them.
you give me at least half. Can I get half?
You can work with it.
I could work with it, but again, what she was saying, if that drive is not matching my drive, I cannot.
That's a deal breaker.
That's my deal breaker.
And that's cool.
I had to
You can
learn
have
that
the
too.
hard nose.
As you get older, you have to learn what's your deal breaker, right? So I had to learn that if your drive doesn't match my drive, I cannot.
Okay.
And you're a good man. I love the fact that you love art, baby. Keep doing your thing. Keep working your job.
Keep drawing your little pictures and shit.
Keep doing what you're doing, boo. I'm gonna support you from over here.
Yeah, I'll buy a painting.
Let me know your next gallery thing. I will even post it up and help promote
That
it.
is it.
I'm that type of friend.
Now-
all my exes are cool with me. I don't have no bad
Well,
vibes
ask
about
everybody.
besides
Don't,
my
you can't
ex-husband.
just say. All right, so I know you got a man. 10 things listed. What are you willing to accept? How far down?
Well, I know what I'm not willing to accept.
Got
is
that.
What we were just speaking about, that drive and that energy.
Come on.
I thrive off of the drive. Like if you don't have a lot of financial gains at the moment, that's okay because we can build it together.
There
I
it is
need
there.
strength, energy, and drive.
really-
That's it because
And protection.
protect me. Because
I
I
let
know
me tell you,
You can't do it all.
what they got going on, man.
What's your out of 10 things?
When
They at least
did you
gotta have
figure
one.
that out?
Empire.
Empire.
Yes.
The TV show?
No, I'm
Oh.
saying
Like
her
an empire.
and
Her
her,
dude.
their relationship. Is so sweet.
Oh, you talking about?
well, that's good.
Precious
We talking
and
about
well-
Andre.
Oh, Devon.
Dewan. That's his name.
Devon.
I'm the make
Yes,
giving the man a
exactly.
name.
Devon Lachey.
Dewan.
Is it Lachey?
No, Leverett.
Leverett.
But like,
He
how
got
many
her
trifling
back.
niggas did you date?
She
That's a
had
beautiful
his
thing,
back.
ain't
Before
it?
you
When
figured out you
when
did.
motherfucker got your
they're
back.
together
We got
like
phone
two
call.
peas
That's
in
a
a
good
pod.
question I want to know.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And do you got somebody's back?
Hell no, everybody fake.
Oh, the man.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's bitches.
Bitches.
Waist trainers.
Now, hey, Dewan, say, brother, we know you're a black man with a beautiful black thing. They said for sure you got your woman's back.
Oh, that's 150%.
There you
Come on
go.
now.
He put the bass in it on that one. I ain't mad at
right.
that.
So y'all know.
That's
All
right.
right, tell us about it, man. Did you get all 10 of the things you wanted out of her, or was it a give and take?
Well, brother, you know that ain't gonna never happen.
No, yeah, you're right about that.
But,
You're right about that.
You know, you don't never get everything you want out of anybody. But
True that.
you get the stuff that you need out
Yes.
of people that really value you.
Wow.
And that's more important than getting everything you want because life ain't perfect.
Come on now.
Right.
But I can tell you beyond a shadow of belief, she's a vibrant woman. She's a loving woman. She's a loyal woman. And she has her man's back as well as I got hers. I believe in her. She's a hard worker. And out of everything I've done in the last 3.5 years, I haven't found a partner better than her in my 43 years of living.
That's dope.
Okay, Dewan, before you go any further, put the phone down. I know she texts you some stuff.
Say it like this. I want to say it just like
Say
this.
it, he went right down the list. And she a hard worker. Hold on, let me turn the page here.
That's why she was over here texting. I'm like, what you texting?
That's beautiful, man.
And
That's
she a
fantastic.
good woman to me.
Okay.
That's fantastic, man. Because that's what everybody's looking for. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely.
So how did you guys meet?
Well, we met in North Carolina.
Good question. Good
And
At a waist training convention.
North Carolina, Charlotte is a smaller area, but it's big but small. So a lot of people that are moving and shaking know each other.
Yeah.
But it just so happens when me and her met, we didn't know each other.
Oh, wow.
So then we met each other. We flirted a little bit, started talking shit to each other, whatever. And
I like
then,
it.
we became friends first. And we both shared some of the stuff we was trying to do, stuff we was trying to get away from. And we both helped each other at that moment in our lives with both those challenges.
Man,
Sweet.
That's dope.
this better work out. I was going to be a problem.
This better work.
Y'all
Well,
sound
it's definitely going to be a problem if it don't work out.
Oh, this.
I know that.
That wasn't on the text.
Right, you know he's
They
crazy.
gonna be on your head. You
Yeah,
better
he
act
said,
right.
we know he crazy.
Now we
He gonna be like,
crazy.
Tina, come on, Tina.
Who the hell is Tina?
Hey, let me
No,
share
he gonna
something.
be calling her like Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Can I share a personal
Please do. Stay
take
there,
on
brother.
this I'm having at the
Make it
moment?
last.
Sure.
And I'm going to say this, and because I'm pretty sure she's not listening, because I was only invited to the show 90 minutes earlier. I'm seeing a lady right now who is wonderful in every way. I mean, absolutely wonderful.
How long you been seeing her? I'm sorry.
We met when we were in our 20s, early 20s,
Okay,
and
gotcha.
it's kind of a reconnection
Okay.
situation. The only downside to this lovely woman is she don't cook.
Ooh. Is that a deal breaker?
It might be.
Like she don't cook at all.
She don't cook at all.
Duan, what do you say? Duan, get in there.
Okay.
She eats a salad every night, and I'm like,
Well, have you said
yo,
something?
make me a steak, you know.
Yeah.
I got something to
said
say.
something.
Ooh.
What's that? Say,
Have
I'm
you
sorry.
said something? Have you been?
I have not.
Then that's
Because
on you.
I'm not
You
trying to
too
change
old for that
anybody.
shit.
Ooh, Speedy.
K Dub, I'm not trying to K Dot, I'm not trying to change anybody.
No, I mean, it's not
All
about
right.
changing, though. It's about, like, some people get complacent in things. She may do know how to cook.
You know when you
but
really
if
know
you're
the
not
answer.
closed mouths don't get fed.
You stretch your arms
You know what I'm
further.
saying? If you
All right,
don't say
so
something,
we'll go around the table. We'll go around the table. All right, Duan, what do you think?
So, it's funny you said that, right? Because I got to be honest. I am used to a woman that cooks. So, me and Precious, we had this discussion.
Uh-huh.
And it's not that she don't cook. It's not that she can't cook. She's actually a great cook. But our lifestyles have got so busy
She doesn't have time.
that she actually introduced me to the chef side of things.
Okay.
So she hired us personal chefs. So, you know, you take the good with the bad, and, you know,
That's real, man.
most of our African-American men, we like a woman to cook for us or whatever, but when she showed me the chefs, it was like a better ambiance because they got the royal treatment. And I was like, damn. She was like, you know, I don't have a problem with cooking for you, but we be on the go so much and all that. She's like, how about some chefs?
What are chefs?
Somebody come out house cook.
Come out to house and cook.
Oh.
Yeah, his residuals ain't coming in like
Have you cooked? Do you
I cook very well, actually.
Okay.
I cook.
Well, do
very
it
All right,
well.
go
And I've
ahead.
cooked for
Hold
her.
on, Duan. Go ahead, baby girl.
together.
Okay. Let me
We
tell you
don't-
something, sir. What's your
Yeah,
name again?
I'm Tony. I'm sorry.
Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Okay. What you do, Tony, you invite her over.
I have.
And either y'all go shopping together to the grocery store or either you already have it out there for her, right? You put an apron on her. You put an apron on yourself. You get in that kitchen and you show her different things and you teach her. Honey, you can make that thing sexy, stand behind her while she's standing at the stove stirring something that
Don't
you
have
asked her to
nothing on
stir.
under your apron.
No.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
You don't want to burn nothing, baby. I need all that to be all right because when dinner done, I want to be the dessert.
Okay, all right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Bring her over there, teach her, because we love to be taught. It's just how you do it. Don't teach us to be controlling. Teach us to be informative.
But am I trying to change her into something she's
Absolutely
not?
not.
I mean, we're
You're just
talking
giving her
a grown
another
woman.
skill. No, you're giving her another skill. I love having another skill. Teach me. I love to be led. A real woman don't mind being led as long as we know who's leading us, and as long as he know what he's doing while he's leading us. You know what to do in the kitchen, baby.
You
so
got to
just show
change
her that.
your way of thinking. Like, you ain't saying nothing. Is your expectation for her to cook because she's a woman? Yes.
No, but I
And
don't
y'all can take
almost
turns.
said yeah.
Yes.
But y'all can
No, I'm
take
just
turns.
we being
I,
real. Like, I'm just saying, like,
I've had 3 long-term
Yeah.
relationships in my adult
So-
life, and each woman could cook better than the other.
Well, and
I mean,
that-
they were all
so
wonderful.
That's it, but you see, that's your expectation. Like, she
Yes.
don't know that.
Yeah, she don't know that. You gotta tell her.
that
She does
you
not know
think-
that.
You need
That's
to
why I said
communicate.
You have
Yeah.
to say something. Like,
Yes.
it's just about your approach. Like,
Yes.
it's not about like
And
I
skill
said, she
teacher.
probably do know how to cook,
That'd
but
be
she
so
might have had
fun.
3 niggas
Get
that
the
she had to
wine,
cook for,
some
and
music,
she don't
put on
want to
some
cook
Luther.
no more. But like, she
It's
may
over.
want to cook for you.
And when
You know
she,
But I like what she said about
Baby, teach
just
me.
try that one. I say do the roll, do
Put the
the
Luther on, get you some wine,
Yeah.
bring her over there and
'cause
say,
this
baby, you
nigga
know, I
showing
want to
females how
have
to
a
make
date
chili.
with you. Make her think it's a date, seriously. But next thing
Shit.
you know, it's a cooking date. Y'all in the
Chili.
kitchen, y'all cooking, she's learning. You don't even have to have necessarily a recipe because, but just do your thing and have fun with it. Make it fun. I'm
she's
telling
gonna,
you.
and that's
Let her
what she's
taste
gonna,
something
that's
off your
what she's
finger.
gonna
Do
think it was.
something.
She's gonna say, "Oh, this was different. This was fun.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't never doing that shit again."
No, but that's if you don't. That's if you don't
She
say
won't do it
something.
again.
I mean, why would she think that she's supposed to always do that just because
No,
they
but
did
he
that
could cook
one
sometime
time?
too. Y'all
I
can have a
cook all the
trade-off.
time
Or
for
hire
Y'all can have a
myself,
trade-off.
and I've
Hire a
invited her
chef.
over, and
chef.
I've made meals for her. Hire a chef. Here she
go
goes.
back by that room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I
You know how much it costs to live in LA?
Right,
I
All right, so let's do
that.
that.
I think you should be more direct and not beat around the bush and be like, "What the fuck?"
No, don't
you
do
know,
that.
no,
Don't do that.
that's
Don't do
the wrong
that.
thing to do.
Don't do that.
No.
She'll leave you. if
And,
you do
and why
that.
you single again?
Yeah.
He not single. He
Yeah,
date.
yeah, right
he
now.
date white women.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you just fucked up.
Say that. Why
right, hold on.
Now we get it.
We got Dewan on the phone. Dewan, what other advice you have for Tony?
Tell Tony to speak up.
I'm big on communication.
Right.
I feel like if it's something on your heart and your mind, and you have a mate, you should convey that information to them, because the only dumb question is the one you don't ask.
Right.
Now that you're there, sometimes I just want to come home. Don't want to hear no arguing, and it might be something that you did that's fucking with me, but I know if I bring that up, that's gonna start this whole big argument. So how about I let that one slide? That's just me sometimes.
That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't gotta, you gotta choose your battles. But the cooking thing, that's something you need to address, because that's something you obviously looking for. You wouldn't have mentioned it.
Got a point there, brother.
It's just changing your mindset.
All right, thank you for the phone call, brother.
If you got an old school mindset,
Dewan,
it ain't in his
you have
mind.
changed our mind here for sure, Dewan. But I'ma still say, hey, bitches.
Tony, did you ever stop to think that there's a possibility that when she mentions that she needs an oil change or her brakes are squeaking, that damn, this nigga don't change brakes, he don't change oil?
No, I mean, the expectation today is, baby, if your oil needs changing, I'm gonna take it to Valvoline for you.
Yeah.
I don't have a garage.
Yeah, I
with
can't
a lift
do that.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, we don't do that no more.
Yeah, I'll take it there.
I used to be able to pick a stereo. If your stereo fucked up, I could fix it. I don't know more.
You be like, I can
YouTube. Regarding what you mentioned about having an argument, and if you bring it up and knowing it's gonna start something, what I have done is say, hey, it's something I really want to talk to you about that's really important to me. I don't want to talk about it right now because I'm still, kind of thinking things over, and I know you need time with it too. So, but I do want to have a conversation with you when we have cooler heads, when we both have cooler minds.
Well, I mean, even if it's not during that time, what Tony was saying, how, or sometimes when people say, well, just be grown, talk to that person.
Yeah, right.
And sometimes you could talk to someone and it still lead to the bullshit, and then you go, well, fuck it, I ain't gonna bring it up. If every time, no matter what it is, even if it's a cool moment, and you go, okay, everything's cool. Hey, I want to bring up some shit that happened a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Bam. Or the person go, well, you should have brought it up that day. No, because it really would have went bad if I bring it up that day.
Absolutely. You got to be able to talk about it somehow. Because then you have to figure, like he said, pick your battle. Is this something that's really important to you? Because I tell men all the time, and I had a discussion a couple of days ago with a guy that I had to actually be disrespectful with, and I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I could have went real to the left, but I didn't. But I told him, if I speak as a woman, it's important because I'm saying something. Usually I leave stuff alone. I did it because it's not important to me. If it's important, I'll speak on it, then you need to listen. I get paid to talk. So if I'm talking, you need to listen.
Now I need to listen or I need to heed?
Either one. You pick your bet. You figure it out.
That's on you. I'm gonna be single for a long time.
This one is a boss over here, boy.
K-Dot ain't dealing with nothing.
No, it's not that I'm not dealing with it. It's a lot of shit like people like have conditioned responses. Like my thing is like I can listen to you, but I don't have to be in agreement.
Absolutely,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But
I heard a little bullshit you said.
But like you know what I'm saying? Like when you say he, that means I have to be in agreement. No, I don't have to be in agreement. And just because I'm not in agreement doesn't mean I don't understand.
Right.
And that's what
Agree
I feel
to
a lot of
disagree.
problems with relationships are. Like I just told Nick earlier, I was like, it don't be the chemistry, it be the history. It be the motherfuckers before me that's fucking it up for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'll speak on it. I'm not gonna tolerate something that I didn't do. But like as women, we condition to get our way. So if I just keep badgering you about it, I'm gonna get my way. But I'm a woman too. I'd be like, no,
you are?
I'm just as
I
petty
know
as
that,
you. You're not gonna get your way. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like a lot of it is communication, but like if you're not truly listening, it don't matter how much you communicate. If you set in your ways, like Tony said, like you like this woman, right? But you let your mind, where you condition to make a woman, your expectation is for a woman to cook.
Not all the time. We don't live together, so.
No, I mean you don't. No,
why your voice goes so high, Tony?
You just being a man. Your voice wanted to go out.
I don't expect her because I've invited her.
You being a man, I don't want you to defend being a man. You're doing what men do, and that's fine.
I like a woman that cooks.
Right,
I'm sorry.
But like now it's 2021, my nigga. You gotta speak up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say something.
But my issue is that am I trying to change her by bringing it up?
That's what. I'm sorry. Is she a sister?
Absolutely.
She'll tell you, nigga, if you trying to change.
Don't be trying to change me.
You trying to
That's
avoid that
something so
conversation.
small.
Like you
Yes.
don't want her to tell
And
you.
that's the point I was bringing up. Because
Yeah, but
sometimes
that's
we
a
just,
man
I don't
thing.
need the
But
argument
like
shit.
but
I
like
don't need all
women
that.
do that too, but y'all lack tact. Like when y'all don't want to hear shit, y'all just be like,
The game on. There's the game on.
But like we'll hear everything y'all have to say. We just won't acknowledge it sometimes. Like you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how to do that. Like y'all just be frustrated. You just be like, I don't want to hear that shit. So like I'd rather not
Caller.
it. I'd rather not go
What's your
visit
name?
it. I'd rather not do nothing.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends.
Hey man, I don't need no
God
introduction.
damn,
Hey,
L. Tony.
But you don't
Yes.
wait until you start talking.
Check it out. I'm gonna say what I've always said before on the show, bro. This, it's new to him, nigga. Listen, just be honest, bro. Just tell her, because here's the thing: that woman may, if she loves you enough, she may say, okay, this is something that I know is important to him, so let me take the steps to try to improve that.
Thank you.
Especially if it's something that's important to you. You got to share it, bro. You got to let her know.
If it's important to you,
I mean, as much as it may hurt her feelings, or you think it may hurt her feelings, it may not. But
you think it might help if he
to
shakes
go
her?
on in the relationship and not even
shove her against the wall right quick.
When he tells her, should he shake her? Why the fuck don't you cook?
That's not gonna work.
Make her eat the cake.
You hear my goddamn stuff.
And make it in the kitchen.
I thank you, brother. I thank you.
Start cooking.
No, but just I mean, it's simple as just saying, look, I do cook, and this is just my history of the relationships that I've been in, as far as just the women I've been involved with is cooking, and
Yeah, don't add that. I understand what Tony's saying.
You gotta have
Don't ever do that.
Yeah, as you're getting older, we don't want to act like we're telling you to be a certain way, like
Absolutely.
because I understand the thing about, I'm not trying to control you, but I like what she said about lay out the apron. Y'all lay out y'all cook together, and then you say, I wish you did cook more, but maybe we should do this, and they'll go, okay, that's not like
before you know it, she's doing it.
Oh shit! Take cooking classes with her.
You don't have to.
Tony ain't trying to spend no money. You niggas steady
She trying to spend no money now.
Don't worry about it.
I know.
We threw the chef shit at it. He threw
Hiring
it back.
chefs. Who want me to hire a chef? Who does that?
Tony, listen to
Thank
me,
you.
girl.
All right.
Yeah, I think that was the one. A little bit what he said, a little bit what Dewan said. But
I
for
thank
sure,
you all for your advice and commentary.
But I feel you on not wanting to think that you're trying to change someone.
Yeah.
The one thing we
Because
know, at this age, ain't nobody trying to change.
Ain't nobody trying to change anybody. And I recognize that.
So here's what you do: sign up for a cooking class.
Hilarious.
And get a woman that's in the cooking class, because she already likes to cook.
Let me ask you this question though: Would this situation cause you to maybe find another woman who actually can cook?
Sign up for a cooking
Then you
class.
ain't gonna have the other stuff.
No. Hold on. Let me answer.
Okay.
Would this encourage you to find another?
Woo!
No, just answer straight.
She ain't listening to the show. She ain't listening.
Wow, that's
She's
that's
not
difficult.
listening.
Okay,
She's not
so
listening.
you should tell her that then.
No, but love conquers all. So.
No, don't say no, my nigga. Don't say that.
No.
But I can't love you if you can't
Why
cook.
would you tell me?
You wrong.
No, because I recognize, Nick, that you don't get everything you. Somebody said this
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
You don't get
can't
everything
get
you
it all.
want from any
Can't
one
get it all.
individual.
No, but you're gonna die.
But that's a huge piece of
So again,
No, if it's not part of the package. Like you know what I'm saying, you don't even know.
You shouldn't expect everything from one person. Number one.
So get you a
Right.
side woman that can cook.
I don't feel like
He was wrong.
necessarily be servants to other
Get
people.
your white girl.
Satisfied.
She'll do everything.
Right.
But
she needs some
seasoning.
seasoning.
That I require as a man,
Because it's gonna be
right?
bland.
I'm definitely gonna let my woman know, like, I'm not moving on these things. This is what I require.
You gonna
If
cook.
if that's not about you, not for that.
You gon' burn.
You gonna cook this motherfucking food.
caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And what do
Give me
you
an anime.
require?
Cook this chicken.
Caller.
Barefoot too.
DJ out there, Vegas.
DJ out there, Vegas. What it do, dog?
Brother DJ.
DJ, do you make your woman cook?
We know what it is.
Can I come through with a word?
Yeah, go right ahead, brother.
Or cook.
Listen, my brother, you done already messed up, brother, because when you come into a relationship, you're supposed to have prerequisites. You know what I'm saying? So that's supposed to be something on your list. Cooking, that's bare minimum. Like, so you like, and everybody is telling you to ease it up. Why would you go take cooking classes with her and you not trying to cook? You want her to cook.
Yeah, but
like, what is that?
you do got to pay for it too,
man. Tell her, man, you need to get in that kitchen, man. That's what you. That's
her to go look and see what happened.
I like this brother's point of view.
Exactly. Baby, let's go see who breaking in the house together. No, you're not gonna do that. As a man, you should be able to just be like, this is what I want. Because if not, you're never going to get that. And you're just going to be settling for whatever. You're going to be unhappy. Then you're going to start cheating with a girl that cooks at the job and stuff. And, I mean, you're going to be the bad guy.
And you can't have sex hungry.
We don't say that.
I don't care how fine you are. If you're not vicious in that kitchen,
no, it's not settled. Hold on, DJ. It's not settling. It's saying what, like, okay, you can't cook, but you you're killing it in the bedroom. And you're doing some other wild shit that I can deal with. So the cooking thing, I'm gonna have to bring it down because you can't get it off.
And DJ,
ain't no compromise on cooking.
At a certain point in life, you know, when you're in your 20s or young 30s, women are coming every other day. Yeah. You know, you reach a certain point, you realize that a good one like this is not going to come along for a long time. It may not ever happen again.
You better get that kitchen start teaching, brother. Said you got company.
You on your last?
Is she that good if she don't cook?
Hey man, we up in numbers right here, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, it's women out here every day. It's women out here everywhere. A lot of these women never been married before. They never been with a real man before. You, as a man, you always gonna have action at something, man. Even if you gotta go get one from Arkansas or Mississippi, something, Louisiana, you always gonna have some action, man.
No, I'm just saying the train slows down. You haven't. I don't know how old you are, but I sense you're a younger man.
He's 30.
You're 30 something.
No, I hear what you're saying.
The train hasn't slowed down for you yet. It slows down at a certain point, brother.
Definitely slow down.
Well, he ain't really a
DJ. But it's way more women than it is men.
This is true.
They don't give a damn.
He's a MySpace DJ.
You said what? A MySpace DJ. Yeah, this nigga Wonzer, you a goddamn MySpace writer. This nigga movies be straight to VHS, and we ain't even got VHS no more.
DJ, if you're looking for your mama, just say that.
Wait. Hold on.
Somebody to cook for you. That's what you said. That's mandatory. Your mom used to cook for you when you was young.
Wait, say that again?
Your mom used to cook for you when you was young?
Absolutely.
See, you looking for your mom.
I'm a mama's boy, but still, that don't have nothing to do with it.
Can your girl cook, DJ? Can your girl cook?
Yeah.
So you fat?
Yeah, my girl can cook, and she cook all the time.
Did you have to have that conversation with her, or did she already do it?
She's Latin, no.
Absolutely not. From the jump, listen. This is my prerequisite. I had to see that. Let me see what you can do in that kitchen first. If not, we can't go.
You didn't say that to her.
So you literally brought the table.
It's a pan.
I pulled it up. Yeah, that's a prerequisite.
All right, we gotta get out of here, DJ. I love to talk to you all day because you do that, but we gotta go.
Hey, DJ, thank you, my brother.
You ain't got nothing to do. Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, we do. All right, ladies, baby, go give your information again. Over here, we'll start on the end. Shay, give your information.
Shay, oh my God, that's SHAYOMYGOD. You can check me out on Instagram or any other platform.
Waist trainers. Hey.
Waist trainers.
I'm sorry. The Wand girl.
Bitches.
So, that is at Precious Health and Wellness on Instagram and Facebook. And you can follow me for the website, which is precioushealthproducts.com.
And if you want the waist trainer, go to the website, right?
Go straight to the website.
Fellas, get one. Might work for you. You never know.
And yes, this is Mariah again, the CEO of MJ On Network. You can follow us on MJ On Network on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And also follow me on Follow Me, Get Plugged In, the letter N, on Instagram and Facebook.
Got our own business.
I'm Tony Winters, and thank you for this platform today, Speedy.
Man,
This was
come
really,
out,
really
brother.
a lot of fun.
Come hang out.
I'm Tony Winters on Facebook. I am Pretty Tony Winters
Oh,
on
shit!
IG.
And it came out there!
Oh, you gonna get a couple more?
Pretty Tony!
That's what they call him.
That's what they call me.
Bitch, you better cook for me!
Pretty Tony, what they call him.
That's what they call him. No,
It's
you know,
on.
you know, I saw the Mac when I was young.
Yeah, we
when I
all
was
did.
really
I know
young.
you did.
And there was Dick Anthony Williams played the character named
Man.
Pretty Tony, and I just thought that was the coolest name I'd ever heard. So I just kind of,
As a kid, you went by Pretty Tony?
yeah, you had to call yourself something on IG. So
Job turkey. You're a coffee. No, you gave me 4. You gave me 4. I had 1. You gave me 2. Motherfucker, can you buy that? Great.
so that's Pretty Tony Winters on IG and Tony Winters 128 on Twitter. But I'm not there very often.
What was it? 128?
128. Tony Winters 128. That's Twitter.
There was other one. 127 was gone. That's why you go to
I'm gonna be 128.
December 8th. December 8th was my birthday.
Oh, okay.
128.
We got it.
Usually somebody you got to keep moving the numbers till you find. Oh, there it is, 128. Go ahead there.
I hate that too.
3 buttons.
Go ahead there,
I should
military
change
collar.
my 3 buttons.
3 buttons. 3 buttons in a pocket.
3 buckets in a pocket. Why would you wear it? That's 3 different.
Why would you buy it? You know what I'm saying? Fuck wearing it.
3 of them.
Why would you buy it?
Hey, stand up, Speedy. Let us see your
I
waist
will
trainer.
not.
That nigga's like, oh, this is great.
You want to let it.
You want to come unbutton a little bit?
Oh, look at you.
There's gonna be some problems.
Hey,
That
creepy.
nigga was like,
Don't call me oh my god for nothing.
Oh my God.
you can find him at Wonzer. Take it off the mannequin.com.
Kangaroo.
Go ahead, Wonzer.
It's got a kangaroo right here.
He called him one thing.
So,
Oh, I didn't know the pocket set up higher. Nigga.
That was the artist.
I thought they were trying to hide the pocket by keeping it at the line.
It's a contemporary shirt.
I talk a lot of shit. Let me put my phone away and give out my hand.
In the
I'm
pocket.
sorry, man. Go ahead, man.
That nigga got that
Let me
Cleo
let me
set
not
off.
get one more in.
That nigga ID up there, like, I know where you live.
Cleo from
Every
Set
black
It
person
Off.
should have this shirt.
I'm sorry, Wanda.
When you reach, you know.
I know what
First of all,
happened.
no grown man should use these 2 fingers to grab anything.
To grab anything. There's nothing no man should grab with 2
There's
fingers.
nothing up there that I want.
No.
Up there like that.
You sure?
I understand what. Hey, I know where that material came from. Your sleeve. Why they made it a pocket.
You know when you said that, it reminded me of the shirt that Theo was having on. Remember when they
Gordon Trail?
Yeah. When they didn't know what to do with it. I'm sorry.
Motherfucking cartel.
That
I'm
nigga-
sorry,
When he
Wanda.
had that shirt that it was supposed to be.
A Dontrell.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Wonzer put his deodorant on after he put the shirt on. That's why my sleeve short. I put my deodorant on after.
That's what the salesman tell. The salesman, that's how he sold the shirt. You know you still put your deodorant on the shirt on. I buy that. Give me
You
2
can
of
hit that
them.
shit right after you
Y'all
put the shirt on.
are cruel, man. Just relentless.
Because you don't want to do this all day.
If you stretch the collar out, just button all 3 buttons.
Hey, that
Here's the cold
that
part.
would be cool.
You ever see them shirts that the buttons is fake? They don't even unbutton, nigga. They stitch
Oh, I'd
together.
be mad.
Yeah, this is Velcro.
I'm sorry. Go
If
ahead.
Wonzer raised his hands right now, we see that nigga's stomach.
Look like
Hey, you got an Audi. Look here.
This nigga got on a 14-16.
Are y'all ready yet?
He got a 14, 16
He in the young men's section.
14, 16.
Every time I think it's the last joke.
Yeah.
I think you bought that
Hold on,
shit. You put that on.
You got one?
Speedy crying.
You better start taking one last look before you leave the house. Put a mirror right by the
In other
door.
words, they say you look like a
Any
heel.
more? Any more? You got one?
No, I'm
Okay.
You're
Okay.
good. You're good. I just think you should
You
lose
dress
that
like
time.
depression.
I think so too. That's all. Because I just think it's. I hate when guys do that. Let it go. Let it out. Let it live.
I'm gonna let it all.
And Wonzer.
Said let it live.
I heard
Let
it.
it breathe.
Wonzer. They said you like a kid in 3rd grade. First day of school.
You look like you scam at Baby Gap.
This is shit you lay out the night before school.
Yeah, that's the outfit.
Oh, I did that.
So I'm gonna kill him tomorrow.
All right, I think that was it. That's what I'm like. Oh, go ahead. Watch my bad.
I'm a
14, 16 Husky. All right, well, go.
It's on you.
Hey, look, when they get all done. All right, Mom.
Like 4 times ago.
Tell them something important.
Well, y'all cruel niggas can find me.
On kickanigga.com.
Motherfuckers can find me.
Yeah, but don't bring that to my store.
They ain't putting that in the window.
You don't got no
baby
baby gap section?
She's like, oh, you make custom little people clothes.
Hey, that might be a brand he can start.
We don't know who's gonna buy it though.
Look,
Keep up the line.
But you got people that dress like him. They like that. He might make a brand and it'll take off.
I think so.
Midget
I think so.
Look at you, baby. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Wonzer said you got a midget large.
I tell Speedy all the time.
Large on the back.
That nigga got a dwarf 16.
A dwarf 16.
A dwarf
Go ahead,
16
Wonzer.
waist.
Go ahead, Wonzer.
What does that mean?
Okay,
What does that
let
mean?
Wonzer get it off.
Can I get my shit out?
My bad. Go ahead, man. That's what she said.
Right on point.
At Anthony Wonzer. Bam, there we go.
At
What is
now?
it?
Anthony Wonzer.
That's it?
WANZER. Anthony Wonzer.
Means one size fits all.
She said one.
Hey, I tell Speedy all the time, everybody can't just grab an XXL and walk out the store.
All right.
Everybody,
I can't do what Speedy do.
everybody can't find a little boy for a t-shirt. I need that.
So,
Go ahead, K-Dot.
You can find me holding Wonzer's hand in the child section.
you want this one?
Put it in the basket.
Unfold it.
Get your kid.
He's a
You
grown,
sure? Are you sure you want the two-tone?
He's a grown man. I'm sorry. Y'all can find me at _KAYDOTT on Instagram.
Okay, that's an asshole, y'all.
Yeah, you know, my clothes are my size.
That's good.
I have a real sleeve. You got a sleeve.
Hey,
She said I got a real sleeve.
you might be getting rich. You better check that out. My clothes are my size. Better brand it.
My size.
My clothes are my size.
Yeah.
Is it?
You carry fun size.
Anything else? That was it.
No, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Speedy is funny on everything. That's
Ask
Speedy
everybody.
IZ, funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Happy birthday goes out to Chris Pratt, who is 42 years old. Jesse Smollett, better known as. Remember what?
She was in Beloved.
No.
What? He the one that got attacked.
No, but what did
He's the one who got attacked that didn't
No,
get
what did
attacked.
they call him? Remember? Not what he called.
Oh, what they call him?
David.
Oh, Smollett.
Dave.
What he called?
He called him Smollett or something like that. Anyway, he is 38 years old today.
Come on, Jesse, get back in the game, man.
Right,
Pete Rock is 51.
Hey.
DJ Irie, the homie, 46 years old. Yeah, he's DJ for Fox. We're on tour.
Nope.
Nope, don't have a clue.
Richard Jefferson is 41.
Yeah,
Derek Coleman, 54.
Derek Coleman. He's a
Was the
pastor
dude back in
now.
the day. Detroit.
Good
Derek
pastor.
Coleman. Tom Chambers is 62.
Tom Chase from the Suns?
That nigga who dunked on Mark Jackson.
Wade Phillips, football coach, 74 years old today. On this date, June 21st, 2019, Toy Story 4 came out, which was pretty good.
I don't think you
Remember the toy with Richard Pryor?
Yeah, that was actually a cool movie.
Jackie Gleason.
Brewster's Millions was fucked up because he had to spend all the money up. I hate that shit. Anyway, also on this date, 2019, Child's Play, which was a pretty good movie.
Wonzer, you was in that.
I knew that
Child's Gear. Anyway, on this date, 2006, the premiere show House of Pain, which I've never watched, came out.
Now listen, y'all. I think the character from House of Pain reminds me of my. This is my dad, by the way. I think the character from the House of Pain reminds me of my dad.
Oh wow.
Which one?
Daddy?
Alan Payne?
Alan Payne. Growing up, like that's how he.
No, not Alan Payne, the father. You talking about the father?
No, I'm talking about.
Alan Payne. Oh, okay.
No, not Alan Payne, the dad.
That's what I was asking.
Alan Payne is the father, right?
No, he's not.
He's the
I
son.
only watched it once.
Yeah, see that?
His
Oh, yeah.
name is CJ on the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's not talking about CJ. He's talking about the dad.
Oh, okay.
Hilarious.
Carl?
Man,
Carl-
is that his name? Man, the dark brother.
But he wear all tight.
All the
shit.
Tyler
I'm not sure
Perry
they tight.
No,
stuff.
that's not the same guy.
Oh, okay.
You talking about Tamala Man and her husband?
Right.
Also on this day, 2016, Greenleaf premiered on. I have yet to see Greenleaf.
It's supposed to be really good.
What show is that?
Greenleaf.
I heard it was good too.
Also on this
never
day,
watched.
2017, Transformer: The Last Night. They never put on Transformers what number it is. They just give it another title. Really good show, and his new one came out as terrible. On this day, 2015, Ballers, which was the Rock show, was really good. On
That was good. I enjoyed Ballers.
It just ran in 5 years. It did 5 years.
Never
On
did.
this day, 2002, Joanna Man, which I don't know if I'd have ever did that script, but he did it. Joanna
We
Man.
didn't need that one.
Because that's what he's always known. That when anybody sees him, they go, "Oh, that goes Joanna Man."
Yeah, that sucks.
Miguel something.
Nunez.
Miguel Nunez.
Yeah.
That's his
He
name.
got a lot of stuff.
That's a,
And,
that,
well,
that
I mean,
was pretty
well,
Tony. Oh,
did
that's
too.
pretty
But then his other character that he played on Life was pretty much Joanna Man, same thing. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he did play Little Richard as well.
He got in too.
And one of the,
that. How do you do? You do good?
he played Little Richard. Was
No,
it
I
in
thought
the
What's gonna play
the
Little
one
Richard?
where
That's a little weird too.
No, that's
Leon.
Leon.
Yeah,
Leon did
Leon.
Little
I don't
Richard.
want to play Little Richard.
he
Yeah,
played
Leon did Little
he
Richard.
played Little
Yeah.
Richard in something? I have it
Maybe
in my
like a
mind's
side
eye. I have to
character,
look it
yeah.
up.
Maybe it has. Fantastic show, brother.
On the
Told you
Lifetime
did
show.
great
Thank you
questions
so
the whole
much.
night. Ladies, destroyed. We're gonna talk.
Yes.
Love you.
We're gonna talk.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all for coming.
This was a blast, Speedy.
We
Oh,
apologize for
Calling
Wonzer.
me, man.
Anytime you want to come back, you don't have to bring little sleeves with you. Come back anytime you want.
You can leave little sleeves out.
It's on like the Land Before Time, the little dinosaur. little sleeves. Keep up, little
I gotta make
sleeves.
the bank by 5, y'all.
Yes,
so
sir.
Wasn't they little?
I gotta roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Good meeting you, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, can I get a couple of these twisties?
Yeah. Hey, we out, man. Y'all take care.
What you got, bitch?
Hey, Tony, I want to give you my card.
What you get ready to go kidnap
Absolutely.
somebody?
I'll
Why
follow
would you want
you
twisties?
on your social media.
Yeah, I was trying to
That's
find
the
you on
weirdest thing to
Facebook,
want.
but I didn't know.
If you got somebody in the trunk, let's get ready to get loose.
All right, y'all. We out of here, man.
I'm on both. Pretty Tony on
Make
Pretty
sure you
Tony
guys tap in.
Winters.
Make sure you guys subscribe,
Hilarious.
like the page, join the Patreon page.
Oh, yeah, that's my daughter over there.
Shout out to Cheyenne.
Hello.
Cheyenne is in the building. Oh wait! Shout out to my little brother Brooklyn.
Oh man.
He made the first team West Valley.
Pretty
what was this?
Tony
What was
Winters.
this? Let me get this. Up. Let me get
That's
this.
me, yes.
The Autobots.
This is the 2021 All West Valley League. So he made the first team on there. So shout out to Brooklyn, man.
All right.
And he done been in the daily news, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what's
yeah,
up.
he doing his thing,
Yeah.
man. So shout out to my little, and he a good kid. So shout out to
Basketball?
Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Shout out to Boogie, man. He out there doing his thing.
How old is he?
So.
My sons are
He's a
doing well.
junior. He's
He
16.
said, my
Oh, yeah.
sons are doing well.
17, okay.
Yeah, something like that. So shout out to Boogie, man.
He's 16, about to be 17.
Is he 16?
He's a big
Damn.
16.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, pause. All right, y'all. We out there. All praise to the Lord.